Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, to Spirit Island Saturday, the regular Spirit Island stream hosted by Handelabra Games. I am Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and I'm joined by a regular and irregular guests today. Uh, Jeff Dugan is here, as often is, as well as Ryan and John from the Kindred Spirit podcast. Before we
Hey.
get started, I will mention, of course, that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will be not tolerated and also will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. And yeah, so we're all set up with a game here, and I would like to welcome our guests. Say hello.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, hey.
Bring us on.
How about that? There you go. There's your hello.
What's this whole podcast thing? What's going on?
Yeah, we are the Kindred Spirit podcast. We are a podcast completely dedicated to the board game Spirit Island, where we just talk about anything and everything related to the game. So sometimes it's silly topics, sometimes we go into in-depth analysis. We like to go ahead and examine every aspect of the game bit by bit. So we just started season 2 not long ago. We're about a month in. So what we like to do is we just like to go ahead and every now and then have guest stars on. We've had Eric on. We've had collaborations with other YouTubers. Just 2 weeks ago, we had the developer of the game, Ted Vesness, on the show, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of insight there. And so we're just two guys who just love the game a lot. And so we're certainly not the best players that exist for Spirit Island, but we just simply like the game a lot.
They'll
And
see
so-
that today. We're not the best.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
so-
saw Kaylin North followed the channel. Kaylin is a speedrunner of Spirit Island. And actually, if you want someone to come on and talk about interesting stuff about Spirit Island, you should get Kaylin on.
Yeah.
Say hi in the
I
chat there,
played a
Kaylin.
game with him. Hey, played with him last night. It was a lot of fun.
Nice. And you had Eric on the show once too, right?
We did. Yep, episode 38. It was good.
Cool.
That guy can talk for hours, which is
Yeah.
a content creator's dream. Just set him off and he goes, and you're just sitting there just like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
great."
we had lots of discussions when making the digital version with him
Yeah.
around how it all works and everything. So
Mhm.
awesome. Well,
that
let's.
must
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it must have been from the standpoint of someone who doesn't have to do this. This would seem like a nightmare. All the triggers and balances. Then you have events coming in, and you have all these spirits with all these interlocking powers and stuff. So how's
yeah.
work on Starlight going?
How's Finder coming along? How are those open the ways going?
Yeah, we're not working on that right now, but that's going to be a lot for sure.
Well, we are adamantly looking forward to whenever Jagger, whenever it is. Just take your time, do it right, and we'll be here waiting for it. So.
I'll turn up your voices a little bit because Kaylin's having trouble hearing
The nerve.
you. All right. Yeah, feel free to message anyone if you are having audio troubles. Let's hit ready and get into it.
Let's do it, BB.
Rock and roll.
We need a ready from
ASP John.
Shadows.
Hey, my John, do you want to say anything about the podcast, or I don't want to monopolize the whole thing here. If not, that's fine. I just didn't want to imply that I was the only one that can speak about who we are. Okay. Oh, I have to decide where we want to go, don't I?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let the cooperation begin. What are we thinking, y'all? Let's see
So-
here.
Ryan mentioned he's playing Ocean because he's not good at Ocean, so that should be fun.
Yep. Yeah. What better way to get better in life than to do the very thing that you are not good at? So
Go to that town. I say go
I'm
to
thinking,
A3.
I'm thinking of I'm thinking A3 also.
And yes,
Ooh,
if
and
viewers are
jungle,
wondering
that's-
what that icon is, that is Brandenburg, Prussia 6, which means we get Jungle Sands.
They go very fast.
All right off the top.
Okay.
And no extra special rules with Prussia except for escalation, and they are terrifyingly efficient because all of this,
Hey,
lots of setup changes.
Yeah.
The invader deck is very small.
that's always fun.
Fine, definitely grow to Mind and Rivers board. Don't even worry about Earth. Like, sorry, John.
Yeah, I went to yours. I was looking at the lay of the land here.
I'll be
I was
fine.
leaning towards.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Earth is a very fast spirit with Brandenburg Prussia.
John, you goober. My John,
Fine,
sorry.
I'll probably push C1 when it builds the town. I'll push that into you.
Nice. Thanks, buddy. Alrighty. Does anyone want to get title booned today? Anyone in particular?
Hey, me.
Yeah, how about that energy track, John?
It's got a 0 on it.
I'll take a lightning's boon if you got it.
We back out and bring lightning. 5-player game. Okay.
Lightning's draw of the fruitful earth. Gotta love it.
Nice. I'm thinking about the idea of a Call to Deeps, but where? I'm looking at... I'm not seeing... I mean, there's a few, but none that are, like, glaringly obvious. I should be like, ooh, go here.
I mean, you can pull the guy from A4. Just one guy, and you're not drowning him, but he doesn't build in the Blight lands. I don't know.
Yeah, I can pull him to A1.
I know it's not energy. Maybe one day you'll drown him.
I'll come later. We just need to get that Pound Chips of Splinters Fear Farm going, baby.
Yeah, we got like 2 Fear Spirits, an Ocean and Shadows, and then the other team, the rest of the team.
All right, so let's see here. Jeff, you're playing as River, and that's you on B board?
River.
Okay, and my John, you are Shadows on C, and Foreign John is Earth on D.
That's right.
Just reaffirming my peripherals here, making sure that I got everything. Okay. We got 4 inland jungles, oh boy. This will be fun.
Now it's a party.
Hey. Another spirit is choosing a growth group.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm Earth. I'm the slowest. Just thinking about what I want to do.
You are fine, my man. You are fine.
Ryan, did you decide on me for C1 for title boon?
Maybe. Yes, I was.
Okay.
You had asked for it, so I'm like, sure.
I'm gonna stop the city in D7. That's my plan.
D7.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll
Okay.
defend it next turn. So.
Okay. That is fine by me. Like,
Make the Dahan do the work.
hey.
Someone must click finish
Let's
playing
see.
cards.
I
If
believe
they are
me.
finished.
Okay.
That is must be unanimous because it's kind of a jerk move to be like, you're finished playing cards because I said so.
I said you're done.
I don't have anything fast.
That is funny.
Classic River.
All right, let's get
Jeff, do you want me to gather that? Are you growing there to like gather Dahan type of thing?
Yeah.
Sorry, in B8.
In B8,
I can stop the build if you want, or I can focus on my board and stop the build in C6.
go ahead and focus on your board. Right now, my tentative plan is to massive flooding the town that's going to come out. And
Okay.
then
these little white invader pox just popping up all over the land.
We did
Cities.
discard. I always hope when the first event discard, I always hope it's farmers. It wasn't.
Oh.
I haven't looked. What was
Hey,
it?
coastal lands.
Dang,
Thanks.
Coastal Lands, turn 1.
We're not up against Brandenburg Precious 6, right?
He said we wanted a loss, right?
Hey, John, how about my John? How about that title boon, baby?
Please give me it. Gimme.
I don't know we want to lose, but we want to challenge.
Okay, I don't know when and where this came in as an effect, but that is an awesome overlay.
What, Spirit Foresight?
Not Foresight. I'd grabbed and was starting to drag Massive Flooding to where I already knew I was
Oh.
going to use it.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden, every single land that it could possibly affect
that's a
has a
multiplayer
highlight
thing
to it.
because someone's
Ooh,
using a
wait.
power where
Ryan, before you
that
play
doesn't interfere.
Title Boon on me,
that already happened, my guy.
yeah, can you undo that?
Yeah.
I want to gather Dahan for favors called due into C2, so they can outnumber, and then I'm
Sure.
gonna push. There's a method to the madness. Can you
I
just
will take your word for it.
Okay. Here, for that, give you a little something, something.
All right, just tell me what you want, when you want it, and all that jazz.
First, I'm feeding you.
Hey, I love food.
And then I'm gonna gather peeps. So I get that fear. Ooh, yeah. And then, Title Boon can...
Now you ready for it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Combos.
On the way. Doink. All yours, my guy.
Well, we're just sending up a death zone in C2 with concealing shadows.
I was gonna say, I know what's gonna happen there.
You know that combo.
Let's see, what other fun adjacency nuggets do we have? We got 3 wetlands on the north of B, south of D.
River's
3
gonna have
mountains
a party
likewise
over
on
there.
A and C. I don't think we have any. Oh, we got 2 sands up there. Time passes. The
Quick
months and
first
years
turn,
go
y'all.
by as they always have. The spirits of the island grow in power. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that every time.
I pull minor power first. I need growth through sacrifice now.
Too bad I got it.
Did you really? I would kill
Yeah.
you. Ah!
I'll play it next turn probably.
You're the bane of
That's
my
funny.
s-
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see here. They are ravaging jungles and sands. Hey, look, I can do very little. It's fine. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's just great.
Jeff, are you gonna get any of the sands up at the top? I can cover one of them, but I mean they are both just the blight and town destroy if
I can-
nothing
can-
happens. So
I
I
can
pulled
cover.
sap.
I can cover D3 if anyone needs that stop, so you don't have to worry about that.
oh, the city
not my
there.
John. Oh, as far as, wait. I'm thinking of something else. My bad. Never mind.
I pulled sap the strengths of multitude, so I can defense 5 somewhere with Dahan, because that gives me the extra range.
Like, let me go. And, hey, okay. So,
So I can
folks,
dust up the blade
which do we
somewhere.
like better? Do we like Spur On with Words of Fire or Elemental Boon?
Wow.
For
Those
Ocean,
are both
I would say
phenomenal.
with Ocean drawing it, Boon is really nice because it can
I'm
allow
leaning, yeah.
each of us a little extra tier boost shenanigans.
I'm kind of leaning. I also got Razor Sharp Undergrowth and Drought, but Elemental Boon, though, I mean...
EB's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay,
take
and
it.
I think the
Migrant
best
P, I was
buff.
not. I
Sorry.
wasn't intending to. I didn't feel like I was in a good position to try to do anything about either of those northern sands this
Yeah, that's
turn.
fine. They're gonna be fine. If one of them blights, it kills the town, so that's fine.
Let's see. They're gonna be
Yeah,
building.
John,
current plan
A3
is-
is a pretty good target
There.
for your defend 5. It's currently attacking for 6.
There. And let me go.
The other ocean or the other ones are too much. So unless you combine with someone else defending.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I have no defend powers, and I can't reach down to the sands in B3. But current plan is block the coastal city on D3 by flash flooding the town.
I think someone said they were doing something a bit D3, but I don't remember who.
It was a thought, but I had I was thinking of another card, so the legality was incorrect.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Illegal move.
So, yep. Hey, it's good to check it. Check yourself. before the mistake happens.
Before you wreck yourself.
Yep.
Whoa.
All right, I can swallow land dwellers on A1 or B1, and then I could also potentially wait. Could I get? Okay, yeah, I can get Ocean Breaks Ashore on the other one. Nice. See, they're ravaging. Yes, you there. Okay. I'm just wondering where I want to put. You know what? Go there. Doink. Cool. And
I don't know if I want to grow to C2 so I can save my money, but then I lose a presence, or I make another sacred site, then spend the 1 energy to target a Dahan land. But then
How many cards are you playing this turn?
I was gonna do all 3.
Okay. Ryan, how many cards are you playing this turn?
I have
this is
2
a
at the moment.
bigger question.
I have 2 at the moment.
Okay. John, in that case, figure you are the primer Boon of Vigor target.
Yeah, let's keep boosting shadows. This is fun.
Shadows, Boon of Vigor is nice.
Yeah.
Shadows and Ocean both appreciate it, which is why I was checking card plays to see who was going to get the better boost this time.
It's a good call, Jeff. Man knows his stuff.
So, I'm looking at either Grasping Tide or Elemental Boon. A3 I can't stop either way from blighting, so I'm wondering, as far as defense is concerned, because there's 6
John
there,
could defend that. I don't know if you're still thinking of that, John. Because you had to defend 5, right?
Yeah, Ryan, I can defend A3 for 5 with Sap the Strength of Multitudes.
5, okay.
I think that's the best option for that card that I see on the board anyway.
Yeah.
So then, as a team, would we rather have Fear from Grasping Tide or give someone Elements with Elemental Boon? What are we thinking?
I mean, does Grasping Tide help anywhere? It does stop a Blight in D2 and saves a Dahan, but you're not there.
I would say,
but I'm not there. Yeah.
And you can't reach
Remember that
B3
one
actually.
time?
That's funny.
B3 I can reach.
You're not.
No, I'm looking at D3. I'm looking at D3.
Because you're on B1. You can't get to B3.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the wrong board. All right. Well, I mean, it's the thing with Grasping Tide is that it's usually used for fear farms.
Yeah.
Higher difficulty things.
If someone has, I can give out a repeat 1 if you Elemental Boon me. It's not really useful elements for you except the Earth, but that could let us, if we wanted to defend somewhere else or do something else.
If you make me repeat, I can repeat Sap for another defend 5 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just offering in which way I could be useful. Just tell me which one.
Yeah, there might be a better Boon target though, but that's something I've got.
So you would want Elemental Boon for, you said air, was it?
It would be Sun, Earth, Plant. That would give a repeat 1 that anyone else could use.
Okay. If only I had just one more. I had one more energy. I could play both and get that water, so I can get.
Oh yeah,
Ocean
you want a water.
Ashore.
John, I'm assuming you want the build to happen in D1, or you're preparing to make a sacred site there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, giving Elemental Boon to River gives Rivers like top of an 8, which is pretty good, and your water, so that's a pretty good option as well.
What do you think, Jeff?
Assuming Jeff actually wants it.
that smile on his face. Oh, I mean, I could get it.
Oh, massive flooding on turn 2. Let's do it.
Then, looking at things right now, what I think looks like the prime massive flooding target, if we unlock the top level, would be turning around and wiping out B5 after they've dropped the blight.
3 towns.
Unfortunately, it's not really. Well, it depends on what they explore, but to me, it's not a priority target if they don't go into sands again.
No, but given the current state of the board, that's the most tempting target.
Okay. Either way, I would prefer to get my water element, whether from Grasping Tide or just one Elemental Boon. So whichever can check off the most boxes.
Yeah, Concealing Shadows repeat on B3 is pretty good too.
That's true.
Yeah. I think go for the repeat.
Okay.
We then have choices, and I'll be doing some feeding.
Cool.
All right, so I will be giving Elemental Boon to, where is it here? To Earth. That works for me.
Oops, sorry. I'll click finish playing
Oh,
cards.
that's right. No,
Well,
worries.
we were all
I was
discussing,
following
so
that one too.
we weren't
Yeah.
finished.
All right, Earth. Let's see here where I.
Thanks for vigor, Jeff.
Yep.
And Gift of Strength is going to Shadows.
And with that, I'm targeting B3.
Nice.
Then sap the strengths. That. Okay, let's chat.
What up, my guy?
I still have one more. I have Darkness Swallow, so I can gather one Explorer. I can either stop the builds. See, Ryan wants to drown. Looks like in A1. And then the only other build I could stop would either be B1 or D1.
D1 I've got covered, so.
D1 he's got covered. Okay.
And D1
Cool.
probably also.
Is there yeah, I guess with the coastal there's not a lot that you can't reach with your sacred sites without spending energy right now.
Yeah, I would just spend another energy and targets like was it B6 with Dahan and just gather a guy into there.
I mean, Ocean's going to be able to is going to be able to drown B1, right? So
Well,
A1 you could stop without spending energy.
Okay. Is that okay,
I don't know.
Ryan?
So he said that he had B1 covered, correct? Because I have a Swallow
No,
and Dweller that
D1.
can go on. Oh, D1.
D1.
D1. Gotcha. Yeah, at the moment I got nothing there, unfortunately.
Okay. Then
I'm just
I
too
will
young. I'm too young at the moment. I need a presence to get over there.
we'll gather one into A6.
Okay, take it from I was gonna say if you do that, take it from Delta 3. But we good for the event?
Delta.
Should I back
Oh,
out?
boy.
Should I undo it?
Well, the thing is he can
Okay.
do that without spending energy, Jeff. Whereas the other ones on the west coast
yeah.
cost energy.
Yeah.
2 Johns in the game, 3 John cams. Yeah, John's everywhere.
John.
All right, event time.
Cool.
Oh,
Perfect.
no.
Yay!
You gotta be kidding me.
I guess
Every
don't like
game.
Actually-
Every freaking game.
Blight.
Except for like, oh, jeez.
Alternately,
There's not
mean,
many.
actually-
How many lines are there with Blight with each 2?
Okay, that's funny.
My board doesn't have any.
All right, let's see here.
I have
2 buildings. We had
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
so
there's
2
going to be some
buildings. We
cascades
have
if we do that.
B3, B5,
C2.
A8, C2. That's at least 4.
Yeah, it makes 3 cascades. Just seem like that's what it's doing.
Good
Having
night.
fun.
But
So that
turn the
might not be great.
But turn the Ravage into a build.
Yeah, so we're either
Yeah.
blighting this turn or blighting in the coast next turn. But at least it wouldn't be.
Oh,
We lost
he
you
just-
there.
did he just get silent on? Hey,
There's
there
a
he is.
perfectly
for a
cut
second.
scream there.
Yeah, it was. Hey, there he is. All right, do you mind repeating what you just said? Good sir.
Sorry, we either blight this turn or next turn, but next turn it wouldn't be a cascade blight for a lot of them.
Yeah, none of them have Blight already, so
Yeah.
on the coast. I mean, the build's gonna suck for whatever that card number 2 is, if it's Sands or Jungle. But
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, I say we teach them.
yeah, actually, if we spurn,
I'm
we
leaning
blight the
towards that too.
island right now, right? So Yeah, because 3 blight and then 3 cascades, plus whatever other blight was being added.
Do we care whose island
Yeah,
before we go?
so you're gonna choose for me, and then it'll go.
Just go from there.
Yeah, then each person gets to pick. We are gonna parallelize
Who's,
that, so I'm picking now. I will pick not sands and coastal, so the mountain with blight in it.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Who are we on now? Is that Shadows?
It is now on me.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep putting things in C2.
Yeah,
It's
just make a party in there.
Yeah.
Get more Dahan in there and more shadows.
Should I do A1 to land dwellers just to get some more drowned peeps on A1?
You can't pick A1. There have to be
It
Dahan.
has to be a land with Dahan.
Ah, wonderful. Okay, well, what are we thinking? A3 is already a party. Then there's A6. And there's A7. Do you have any designs, not my John, for... I'm just going to say Earth. Earth for A7 in the future? If you have any machinations up that way. Just curious.
Potentially, I don't know. I would, yeah, I mean, it's fine if you want to put it there, or you could put it somewhere else, whatever you like. They're going to build a city no matter what, so.
Make A3 a party because it's already a party?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're ravaging there, but yeah.
Commit to the chaos.
I say we just get River to wash away everything. You know?
Yeah, it's a good emotion to.
Okay.
Follow.
A3, A6, A3, A6, A8.
And by
Of
A,
which I
you
think
mean
it's
B?
Yeah, sorry. Of which I really think it's either B3 or B6. If I were closer to B3, like had I chosen to try to grow that way on my board, and instead of trying to get a little spread out to help pick up some of the other areas, I'd lean more toward the whole thing of, yeah, one big problem is better than a large number of medium problems.
I was about to say, yeah.
I think we should plan on Ocean getting Indomitable Claim for B3. Sounds like a good plan.
Hey.
I don't know.
I'll try to find it.
I was saying, I don't know.
I have something in my sleeve here. Hey, Laura's not here. What the heck?
I don't know that we can count on it.
It was a joke, Jeff.
Well, we got growth through sacrifice, right?
Hey.
All right, and now this is half the boards.
All right.
I want to save my Dahan, so
Yeah.
River's board. River can make more.
Yeah, River can.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, B8. You could do it in there. It's not a
Ooh,
bad
actually,
spot.
I could stop the build in C1.
Well, there's going to be 2 builds.
Builds. What?
Yep. We're gonna have
There's-
2 builds.
The Ravage is a build.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
And then putting it in B8. Is that in place?
Voting for now. Who's the other half?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's showing me
Ocean?
everyone but B.
Yeah,
board,
we're
so we can
choosing a
choose-
board.
We can choose, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. The rebuilding.
Dahan tend to be collateral damage for oceans, so I
I was about to say it's already for me. It's
A6.
C1 does make it so they only build a town there and not a city and a town.
Yeah, and then I can Crops Wither
Yeah.
there.
I like that.
I could break down that town. That's why I was thinking C1.
okay.
Sure.
I
It
dig
is a Dahan you don't get in for later, but
Well,
The
we're gonna
Dahan
get
are
Dahan
getting
events,
wrecked, so,
I can feel
yeah.
it. We're getting I'm not making events.
all right, here's their Ravage.
Hey.
Joke's on us.
All the electronic white plastic.
So, how are we feeling about a fear victory, team? That, like this Brandenburg Prussia 6 with 4
We
players.
got so much fear already.
Yeah.
Wait, that's for me and my...
Okay.
I was
the
gonna
early
have some
game.
more
Give me a
from the
minute.
Ravage, but then there
We
was
ready
no
to flip it?
Ravage.
I'm ready.
Flip it good.
Okay,
Sands,
okay.
baby!
And Sans it is.
Perfect.
Okay.
I don't want it to choose for me. Can I
Land that
pick?
doesn't have town.
Each board was buildings as built. I found it.
You will get
Okay.
to pick on your own board. That's just choosing the order in case it could matter, and we're working on getting rid of that because it usually doesn't matter, but it can matter in weird edge cases. So right now,
All right,
it's
let's
just
see. What's this
asking.
one? Add a town to land without buildings. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much the middle, I guess. A1 is on there too.
Just don't click on A4.
No.
Go
no,
to
no,
A-
no, no.
Make it fun. Go to A4. Make a challenge.
John, you're such a goober. My John, sorry. Shadows, you're a goober. All right, so if I were to do a land dwellers, probably A3 because it's just more energy. So putting it on A1. Oh, that's if I had my name, which I don't. Never mind.
You have a land dwellers target in B1 anyway.
In B1.
Yes.
B1. Perfect. So where should I add it on A board?
A6 or A5.
It is not A4. No sands.
A6.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm thinking I need to put mine in A6 rather than A7, or sorry, B6 rather than B7 or B1.
I love how most of what we did in the
Okay.
fast phase completely had no effect.
Yeah.
All of my
That's
stuff.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped the build. I gathered one explorer out of A1.
You did stop a build.
You're welcome, team. Shadows S tier.
We were ready for that
Oh.
Ravage. Oh well.
How about that beast command?
Right. I am down.
Okay.
Nice.
Ocean, I'm going to let you swallow on B1. So
Yep.
I'm going to hit massive flooding over here on the coast. Actually, I need to...
Whoa,
Need
what
that.
is that screen? There's a strange symbol on my screen. B1 is completely red.
Yeah, if
My
that's because
screen.
someone's
Cool.
using a power there
Nice.
or nearby.
Jeff, you all done with whatever you're going to do? Am I
Oh.
clear to... I don't want to interrupt.
There.
Am I
There.
good to hit
You
B1?
cannot interrupt. That's what that symbol is telling you.
Now you're good to hit it.
Now I'm
Pass
gonna hit
go.
Do not collect $200. I didn't want to ruin anyone's shtick. That's all. I'd rather be too careful than not careful enough.
Yeah, we have spent a lot of time making it so you don't screw each other up. Or you cannot.
That is
That's
the
the idea.
last thing I wanted to do.
Jeff,
'Cause this-
two things.
yeah.
I need you to pull Sky Stretches to shore. Real easy. Second thing, you need to come on my board and make Dahan. Cool?
Yeah, and get Indomitable Claim because C3 is
But-
how much damage here? 15. Oh yeah, easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay, as it works out, none of those were going to be especially great. Well, having to reclaim, I'm not growing this turn, but... Okay, those two are
Alright.
covered. I do not have squat I can do for either of the coastal lands on my board that would effectively stop anything.
Look at your B3. That's funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of. So I would like to trigger Ocean Breaks Ashore level 2 if I could. Just because, cities, decent fear.
Mm-hmm.
What that need. Well, I would have to play you and play you. And let's see here. Does anyone want to get Tidal Boon this turn? Because I am playing it for the Earth Element. So someone pipe up and claim that they want it. Because it's getting played either way.
Who's out near?
Let me do some thinking. Wait, hold up.
I don't have a
never mind.
particular
I don't
title
even
boon
think-
need.
Well, problem is I'm gonna have to go and I need a Sacred Sight 'cause I'm about to die there, aren't I? Yep. I'm about to lose one. Okay. Let me think here. They're building on sands. Yeah, I don't even think I can drown a city because of current presence placement, can I? Because A3, my presence gonna die there before I get there.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
pulled out.
Lightning's Boon! Lightning's Boon, where you at? Okay, well, in that case, let's see. That's clear. That's good. And by good, I mean that sarcastically. Well, I at least can, let's see, pull him off A4 so that doesn't build.
Somebody's audio just cut.
Uh-oh.
Is that John again?
I can hear him.
Hear me?
It
half
actually might have been.
half of that.
It may have been me.
Actually, might have been Ryan's audio cutting out as he was talking through things.
7 years ago, I figured out what to do on my turn. All right.
I mean, you're obviously back.
Hey, I know, I'm just milking the comedy. Oh man. Okay, well,
Are we flipping the blight card this turn?
Right now there is 8 blight, so no.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's assuming no one does anything, which is probably not the case. I assume like A2 we can defend, and
I'm gonna save this. Then.
that's maybe it. C1 maybe we can stop. Yeah. So
Shadows. I can pull the guy
probably
from
like 6 blight.
C6 so that he doesn't build. I don't know what your plans are there. However,
Pull. Are you able to pull the guys out of C1 or no?
yeah, I can do that.
Unless you're defend 2, could you like if is defend 2 helpful anywhere else?
Let's see here. Oh, the Enchanting Apparitions was to pull the goober off of A4 to stop that build. Then I can use Call the Deeps to get C1 clear. Well, does anyone... Oh, let's see here.
I have a repeat if people want it as well. Otherwise, I'm going to use it to smash things in the sands in the north for myself. But if someone needs a repeat in the fast phase or the slow phase, let me know.
Okay.
If it
I don't
has
have a repeat
use.
Yeah, I don't have one that's going to be especially useful.
Here's my thought process. I either use Sap the Strength's Multitude now on C3 and stop the blight in that mountain, or I save it for next turn and defend in C2 so it doesn't double blight cascade. I could protect those Dahan for 8 damage. No.
Oh, that'd be 2 cities at least, at the very least. 2 cities in a town.
So I might save Sap.
Yeah, is Sap going to be enough to save C2 next turn?
Right, that's what I'm...
Maybe like with Ocean
8,
helping
10,
or something.
12. It's 15 damage in C2 right now.
Yeah, but he's going to be Concealing Shadows it. So that takes out 2 cities in a town.
2 cities in a town.
And then they build a city.
Another city. Yeah.
So they still have 10 damage next turn.
Because that double blight's not going to be fun.
Level 2. Oh well.
I'm not sure I need this.
If you get in there and I get Elemental Boon next turn, we could remove the Blight from there. Well, you just have to be in there, but the Elemental Boon means you could also add Presence with Growth of Sacrifice. So that's a combo we could do there if we wanted to.
You could get your second sun.
Yeah. If I don't, then it's still remove a blight, but it's nice to get the presence, obviously.
First fear card.
Shadows,
Yay.
how many? Let's see. Okay, Shadows
River.
3, Ocean 3, 1 energy, 2 energy. Sorry, I'm thinking my way through who gets the Boon of Vigor.
I can
'Cause
do a
it's-
growth 3 and just get 3 energy. Turn if I need to.
Okay. Are you good
Ocean
with that?
probably needs the energy more than...
I was waiting to hear other people's comments, but I wouldn't mind having energy for
Ocean
things.
and with 4 spirits is tough to get enough
Yeah.
energy. So
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to cut my teeth on it. You just gotta learn by doing it. So, but
Stop.
yep, I agree.
My one fear is I'm gonna play Sap on C3, and then they're gonna like up the damage in the event, and the defend 5 versus 6 damage will just be nothing.
it happens.
And who knows?
Yep.
Maybe we'll get Years of Little Rain. That's
Yeah.
If you lose Sap, and it'll be worth it.
I think the best repeat here is probably on Wash Away, which is also lots of energy for Ocean.
For Ocean.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. Not
Well,
that
whatever.
the problem is, oh yeah, you can't really reach a lot of the coastal stuff that you could push in
I
the
mean
ocean, but
D2 you can push.
you're not on that board, man.
he was
Doesn't
the one
work.
that said it. I said nothing. Don't look at
All
me.
right, I don't know everyone's voice all the time. Yeah,
And
board D is
No,
not
the-
would be awesome, but it's not available. Yeah,
Yeah, D board
inability-
is where I'd like to grow next.
yeah, the inability to push off of that was a thing that tripped me up last time.
Mm.
yeah. We could Concealing Shadows again if we wanted to spend for it. Make use of a 4 damage before those Dahan are dead, but it's kind of like tilting at a windmill there in those lands, so it's not a huge thing.
Yep.
Got a city.
Yeah, we could get a city or 2 towns. Are you up for spending the energy, John?
If that's the best target.
Have the
let's do
repeat.
Dahan. Are we thinking B3?
I wonder if, yeah, either, I guess B3 because they're going again there, right? So
Yeah.
may as well, if the Dahan are going to survive, that's probably the best place. Assuming they actually
Well,
ravage this turn, maybe they won't.
You never know. You never know.
Farmers.
We already
Local diaspora. Oh, well, this is reducing these giant lands a little bit. Oh, we have to pick between
with the most
B3 and C2.
have into each adjacent land. Too bad you can't shove people because of the result of a event.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I guess if we move, yeah, we don't want more into. If we do this, then
Invaders.
C5 or
Do B3.
C3 does blight, right? If we do it
Yeah,
on
let's
C2,
not-
so
Could we focus on B board?
yeah,
Single most land?
Yeah.
Then I don't get a blight in, what is that, C1 over there.
well
Okay.
C1 we could put an explorer, but yeah,
Okay.
Hey, at
Well,
least the beast event is decently taken.
and also this one only has 2 adjacent lands to push to instead of like 6.
That's true. That's true. Actually, yeah, that's actually quite fortunate.
Yep. So do we want to push explorers out or push towns out?
You think river? Is this your home board?
Yeah,
It's my home board.
River's call.
So it's officially my decision. I'm thinking we push the towns because it's going to make the subsequent build less bad.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
then they won't build more cities. Beasts prowl.
Here's for me for Beast Prowl.
Hey, we just get fear, baby. What is
and
it, like
also
all but one?
moving some beasts.
3 fear and one of them moves.
Yep, on
I'm
D3.
going to take a beast off of my board, so we might get to add one later.
Okay. Hey.
And some fear.
Bad. On each board, push 2 Dahan from a land with blight to a land without blight.
I
Okay.
do not have such Dahan.
That affects Earth's board.
Is it only
Yes,
me?
they-
That's
I
hilarious.
believe it is
It's
only
only
you.
you.
How
At
about
least
Well-
right now.
They're going
Yeah,
into
for the
the
moment.
land that I'm going to
That'll
smash
change.
next. I'm going to smash in the slow phase, so that's funny. A fear card.
That's funny. What do we got? Avoid the Dahan.
Ooh,
Invaders do not explore into lands with at least 2 Dahan.
probably won't do much, but
Hey, we'll see, I
it
guess.
might stop like B6 or something.
Earth, good job.
I'm earthing.
All right. Let's take out the cities.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll get a fear card for next turn.
Nice. Click 2 pieces.
Maybe 2. We just kill a lot of stuff.
I mean, I have to do the explorer. There's no point. No
Unless
point
we have
in
any
cities.
slow damage.
I don't, unless one of you does that I forgot
Yeah,
about.
no one is near there anyway, so.
I doubt that's going to reach that far.
Yeah.
Doink.
Bye, Dahan. Bye, presents.
Okay.
The island,
City
folks.
Explorer, because that's what I can reach.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're doing great.
We are?
Hey.
I think we're doing pretty all right. This next Sans Ravage is going to be a little rough, but
Yeah, especially because we have a guaranteed cascade.
Yeah.
well, nothing's guaranteed.
All right. Add buildings to a land without them. Oh, this would have been perfect if I had just one earth element. Would have been perfect.
I guess this can just go into D1, which isn't doing
So
anything
the-
anymore.
Putting mine just close to the coast, so hopefully I can push.
Yeah. Same A2? No, that's not A2. That's A1. On my screen, there's the little
You can put it
goobers
in A2.
covering up.
Yeah, A2's fine.
There you go.
It
'Cause,
just has to
yeah.
not have towns.
They're going into mountains now, so we don't want it in mountains.
And now we're going to put that down on the coast.
Towns are ruined. I don't have a double blight. I'm glad.
As
Shep
I have
destroyed
no
me.
slows, no one's gonna mind if I hit the bathroom really quick.
Go for
You're
it.
good. Okay. Yep, I get the interesting choices this time.
Fucking crops wither. I'll just do it in.
Because I've got both. I have both a massive flooding and a wash away that are potentially of use in reducing problems. Although one of those, okay, no drown.
I might do something crazy and just reclaim again and concealing shadows C2. I really don't want to lose 4 to Han.
Yeah, no, that's totally valid.
Yep.
Just do that.
Especially if you find like something to get more Dahan in there, or remove the, like as we discussed, potentially. If you're not going to be there, then Growth Stockplace doesn't work
Right.
there. But
Yeah, so G2
you might
should
find
work.
time. This has time and tide or whatever gone away. Let me look.
Tide, yeah.
Oh, it did. Yeah, that would be. I guess
Aha.
you can't
Ready
get
to
rid of Blight if there's Dahan there. Though. That's the
I
thing.
played only fast so I can have a bathroom break.
I'm moving some Dahan in the north, Jeff, if you care.
That's funny.
I don't know if that's where you're looking at for your Dahan stuff.
Right this minute, what I am considering is pulling one from B8 and one from A6 into A8.
Sure. I'm grabbing. Okay, I'm going to save them out of D7, let that Blight, and have D7 be the smashy place. So
Okay.
I will just do that.
Yep.
And
thing.
I will grab a couple explorers to make life easier in the mountains.
Okay.
And I will ritually destroy a couple things. So now that's just 6 damage, which I can deal with maybe, or maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe probably.
So right this minute, we're gonna grab that. I kind of lean toward using the. I'm thinking about using the wash away to push from A6 down onto A1 and just clear it out.
X down to A1.
Yep, the 2 adjacent mountains up on Ocean's Board. It
And
empties
just
one.
stop the build there.
It empties one and and prevents a problem, but it potentially creates a bigger problem down the road depending on what you've got available next time.
Why not put
Ocean
them
likes stuff
into a
on the coast.
non-mountain? Like you could put them into A8.
I think so we're about halfway through this game. Turns left. So I think eventually I'm gonna start going for majors after the not next turn, but the turn after. Cities out there.
Yeah.
We're in terror level 1.
Okay,
There's a
yeah,
lot
so-
of cities.
And there's no way that we're gonna get.
Started exploring the 2 types of
There's no way-
lands.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get an area completely carved out as a no-fly
Right.
zone.
No.
Keyboard.
No,
Sorry, I was
farmers
just
kind of
looking-
ruined that.
Thanks, farmers.
It wasn't just that.
No, it was. All right.
Restart.
What do I got here?
See if I can get better power this time. Indeed, reaching grasp.
Interesting.
It's literally the only water-containing power that I have drawn in 2 turns, or in 2 cycles of trying to grab something.
So I'm thinking of moving myself over to D board because reasons. Adding a presence to that ocean. Do I care where the next one goes? Yes. I'm
That's not
trying
where
to
you were
think.
supposed to. That isn't where you were supposed to land.
Don't you love when that happens? Misclick. I've done it like 6 times already, so no worries, my guy. Oh, I can do that next time, couldn't I? Yep. I can do that next time.
Hey River, what are you reclaiming with your reclaim 1?
That's part of what I was looking at. Cause
It doesn't have to be Boon of Vigor, does it?
it's one of the ones I was looking at. So I can easily make it that.
Full.
So I have an elemental boon that'll be going off. Trying to think. Oh dear, look at. Okay, so that needs to
However-
be there.
For some reason, it's not. There we go. Done.
I'm going to
If there
assume
is an
we
element-
get defend 1 per Dahan this turn. That seems like a good assumption.
Yeah. In the event that there is an elemental boon to throw out, I would take a water from it one way or another if there is a repeat. Just because that would get us up to tier 3.
Yeah, we can definitely
For
give out
ocean
water.
and ocean and river, yeah.
Would you
Oh,
have
that-
any use of an air by any chance? If not, totally fine. Just asking a curiosity question.
Literally, the only thing that I need to hit the tier 3 flooding is a water.
Is it
So at
water?
that
Okay.
point, it becomes What else do you want?
Yeah, I want just one air. That's be the only thing that I would need. Or wait, could we do water, earth, water, earth, air? Is that
Absolutely.
is that
Like I said, literally it would be, I want a water. Take anything else you want. Or
Okay.
give me anything else you want so that you get it.
Sure.
While we're making requests, can I boon a vigor for next turn?
I've got it. I have it reclaimed, so that should be pretty easily doable.
You're a gem.
I think here.
Are we doing anything about the double cascade in B3? Or is that just going to happen?
B3.
Unfortunately, I don't have a way to do anything right now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So about that indomitable claim that we were supposed to find.
Did you find it?
No one's pulled majors yet. We gotta pull majors.
I'm just
That's what
saying
we
it'd be a wonderful time if we found it. Although I think next turn I may be going for. Let me check.
I could give you a I mean, if you want, I could get you a repeat on your defend, and that would be enough for B3 pending the event. I don't know if that's what you're playing this turn, though. You got other stuff on the go, so. If it's double cascade, it's double cascade.
Are you talking to me, to Shadows?
Well, no, I mean, if we have no way to block B3, then it's the only. I guess it could go in the ocean. It doesn't have to double cascade, but we probably don't want it to go in the ocean.
Hey. Hey, I mean, with some forethought, I could have put my sacred site in board B for that. I suppose.
Do that or no?
You can change where your presence goes right now if you want. You don't have to like. You can just click the button.
Yeah, I can. Well, I mean, if I do that, then we're not getting an extra 2 blight out there, which is nice. Right, it'd just be 1, if I'm not mistaken. We put it in B. How do I walk that back? Yeah, just.
Yeah, you open your growth panel up and then hit the rewind on the presence placement. And I can stop the cascade in C2 with growth through sacrifice. It's not the greatest use of the card, but it is a thing I can do. I don't know that it's...
I'm not there though.
You don't have to be. I can be there.
Oh, well, now we're talking. So
it's not the greatest play, but it does stop a cascade. The main thing is that the cascade doesn't have anywhere good to go to from there, because it either destroys a presence or it goes somewhere that's going to be a bad ravage next turn.
So, I'm gonna have it destroy C1's presence, but I'm gonna Visions of Fiery Doom first, and just get down out of there.
Okay, so you're okay to let it cascade into C1.
If you have a better play.
I think yeah, that's like a really short-term play to stop a cascade that, like, if we were gonna lose, I would do it, but I don't know that it's like worth it to spend my whole turn doing that. So
you never know.
Maybe we'll get aid, lesser spirit or something.
All right, I'll do something else.
All right. Helpful reminder: a title boon is going out to someone, and anyone who wants to make a claim for it, please say so now. Well, forever hold your peace.
Cool.
Not really.
We've got till the slow phase to make up our mind.
Yep.
Right. I have a few lines I could do here. Let's do this. That. And I guess I could just stillness it, but you're gonna hit it with your power, John, right? So we want them to ravage there, even if it's cascading.
Oh yeah, I do not pause that land. Do not.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, if I'm gonna hit you with Elemental Boon, probably want to do that first.
Let's see, I think I want to do this.
It won't affect the value of anything I can do fast, so no big deal one
Okay.
way or another.
Cool.
All good.
Yep, somebody needs to hit finish playing cards.
Shadows.
Here.
How can we delicately say it? Okay.
Actually, here is the
What's up?
just
Talk to
realized
me.
here's the interesting question.
Talk to me.
Who benefits the most from reaching grasp? +2 range.
For
It
me,
says
not
ocean.
much.
Oh, okay.
For reaching, I mean, all my things are still coastal, regardless
Actually,
of.
Okay.
I would not have
regardless
to spend
of
an
range.
energy.
Although,
Shadows.
well,
Or would you?
I suppose I could. That would allow me to do Small Angelos, wouldn't it?
If you played Swallow.
You can swallow an
I did.
A1.
Yep.
Yeah, I could. I mean, it'd only be what? That'd only be one dude, right? If I did that.
No,
Looking at
Swallow and A1 would. I mean, you're in A1 right now anyway.
right, but we're talking about in the context of reaching grasp going off, right? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
Well, there will be a town there.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he wants a good target for it. Either way, let me.
But you also don't need reaching grasp for it, as mentioned.
Correct.
Yep. Which makes me think that Shadows is probably the better beneficiary.
Sure.
It's you. I mean, is it better for you, River? Like, does it help you reach farther for massive flooding or something, or no?
It'll let me hit some of that corner of a. It'll let me hit some of that corner of a cluster that's on my board. But from the standpoint of long-term difference, I'm not positive if that much would make a difference.
Floods, and knock down that city to at least 2 health, and then take out everything.
Yeah, point, because I could end up. Well, it's gonna get a city there anyway.
Yeah, they're building a new city in B2. You could do that in C3. C3, they're building a town.
Yeah.
But B2 is blighted, so.
Looks like Ryan's probably going to be reclaiming, and if we take a lot out of.
Interesting thought, John. Think of that.
Cut out on B2.
So yeah, I guess it makes the most sense to hit me. Because I can get I can get B2 down to something manageable.
Yeah, that's true. You could get it down to a single city.
The ocean. Did you want us there or no?
Yeah, that's there so we can cascade into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That way
Otherwise,
we take less blight that way.
Right. River, do you want me to stop the build in B7?
Sure. Especially if you can eat some explorers while you do it.
No. Hungry hippos.
No, Cookie Monster.
Cookie. I love my cookie.
Is
Fell
for
for reaching
explorer.
grass, right?
That's
You
good
did
enough
that
for
already?
me.
I'm sorry, what was that, John?
I said, is for
Have targeted
explorer.
yourself.
That's good enough for me.
Hey, another fear card.
2 fear cards.
Love it.
Terror level 2.
One more for terror level 2.
Should I gather the guy from B7 into C7 and just make it a typical place? Or should
I think so.
Okay.
And kapow. Get elemental booned, my guy.
Okay. So I'm picking the water, and you wanted what else?
Air.
Air?
Air and
And-
earth, preferably.
Done, done, done.
Sweet. Hey, look at that. Level 2 pound chips and splinters. Sweet.
It is one of those weird things where it technically becomes my choice of which elements I get.
Right, yeah. Yep. Putting down roots on an inland land. Each board replace one. Ah, they upgrade. Hooray.
Yep.
Wow, that voted before I could even vote. Nice.
Cool.
Upgrade.
Boy.
So I'm looking at what is it? A3 and A. Where my
Inland.
jungle is that? Yeah, it's there's enough both on my desert and my jungle on my literal screen here. The pieces are covering up the numbers, so I actually can't tell which one's 7 and 8.
That inlandmost land,
Yeah,
or the one farthest away from the ocean, is always the highest. So in this
I'm
case,
guessing jungle's
the
8,
jungle is
correct?
8.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, what are we thinking? 7 or 8?
Probably the jungle.
Yeah. Particularly because, if necessary, that's already primed for Earth to hit rituals of destruction on it.
And for river
Ooh,
to
good
hit
thought.
with massive flooding.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it looks like a good massive flooding target also.
Okay. Inland on my board.
Jungle party.
Hey.
B4, look at that. Massive
Yeah.
flooding. Just keep rolling massive flooding targets into there. And we're pushing Dahan. Oh, they don't ravage
Nope.
in lands with strife. Well, that's what strife is for, my guys. It's for you to ravage there. That's literally affecting the one land that I spent all my turn to protect. So great. Thanks a lot.
This is like the third time I rest my case for Beast Command. Hey, no, it's just the nature of the beast.
We can do no events next game if we haven't. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm just being satirical. Don't mind me.
Oh, actually, I could push that town out of here, and they do. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna push
Going
this
big
striped
brain.
town to another land, so they don't ravage in the other land, and they still die in my land. Yeah,
Wish I could do
Nice.
From
that is what I'm doing. We're sending the strife over there.
Hey. All right. What was this one again? Every player pushes either a town or an explorer from a land with a
I
town in
want
it.
everyone to die.
Yep.
The invader
I know none.
phase.
That's.
Did not everyone? Did other people didn't do that thing?
I wasn't given an option.
I wasn't given an option, but
Let's click
and
undo.
for me it says
I clicked on.
all players must agree to undo. Cool.
I was the only one who got to pick it, I think.
All right. Where are we now? Okay,
We're back to here where we're
There it is. There it is.
drive off the interlopers. So let me just try picking a different one, and we can undo again. So like, I don't know. Is there literally there's no Dahan in the mountains on the entire island. That's cool. If I push this guy in the top wetland away,
Excuse me.
oh, then someone else does get to pick. Did you? No, you can't skip, can you? Oh, you might have pressed skip, and that would skip for everyone. So it's, I mean, that was a fine push. If you want to push the strife guy for me out of
From
the 7 to 7
to
yeah.
A7.
7 to 7, yeah. Someone might have pressed skip, and that would skip it
That
for
might have been
everyone.
me. That might have been me.
I think that's what that's an outstanding thing is that if one player presses skip, then it skips it for everyone because like when you're playing single player, you don't want to have to press skip 4 times, right?
Sure.
You're doing multi-handed.
Yeah, if you're doing multi-handed. So that's on our list. So yeah, go ahead and push that strife town, and then Jeff should.
7.
Yeah.
Thing or no?
Do you have
Say
that
that
option,
again?
John?
Option to do Who has got the option to push?
It should
Shadows,
be
you.
Shadows.
We were talking about D7, that sand, to A7, which is also a sand.
Yeah.
John, my guy, can you
Mine
blink
says-
twice if you can hear us?
Level
Yeah,
of
we're-
fear within the ranks. I'm in.
Oh,
other
you
players.
moved on to the fear card again?
Do we need to go back and resync?
Let's try undo again.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
On my screen, I'm at drive off the interlopers, waiting for Earth to pick a guy. That's what I have
Yeah.
on my screen. As
Still
far as
stuck on the fear thing.
Oh, you're on. Okay, so your undo didn't work. So let's use the resync. So the above the invader phase, there's a button. You can click that and click request full sync, and we'll try to get that fixed up.
request full sync.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, that would explain why John was giving us eyebrows. Like, what?
The problem is we also can only hear every other word you're saying. So I'm not sure if it's your mic or what, but
here.
all right. Are we all synced back
You're
up?
there.
Should be drive off the interlopers, waiting for Earth to push.
All
That
right.
is what I have also.
And John?
I'm waiting for Earth to push.
Okay.
Hey!
All right. So I'm going to push my strafe boy once again.
Straight weep. 7 to 7. All right,
And
now it says for Shadows to do that on my screen.
Yeah. Are you getting that?
Yeah. So it says click a land to push from.
Okay. Cool. So you may push something. I guess we can. The problem is we can't take anything out of the mountains, which is what we would love. But yeah.
To say that'd be great if we could.
The other problem is we can't push anything into the oceans.
I know. I wish it could go from events. Why, Eric? Why? Oh well. Let's see. Town or an explorer, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay.
I guess we could throw more stuff into B4 or A8.
Yeah, I can.
For massive flooding.
I can check. Do you? We could.
Goal to
clear
win is massive flooding.
Oh, and actually, if we can push as much at a B3 as possible, or C2, the fear cards might defend them, right? We have two fear cards that might say defend 1 or defend 3 in coastal land or something like that. That might help a little bit.
Jeff, we can continue to consolidate B4 into becoming the greatest, juiciest massive flooding target that's ever lived. We don't have to. I'm just saying we can.
We're not playing England, so that at least makes makes sense.
If you know you are hitting B2, then push into B2. If you already hit the city to prep for that, right?
Yep.
We can push it there too. I'm literally just thinking out loud. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just literally thinking out loud.
Yeah, I mean, I like B3 to B2 in case we maybe get to defend B3 and you're going to smash B2 anyway, so.
You like that, Jeff? It's your board.
Yep.
Cool.
Load up B2.
Because
that will...
Monsieur, go there.
Because that will also... Okay. So now are we ready to go?
We're all going to flip a fear card now.
I was about to say, that's what I have.
Cool.
To verify it, you can look in the reflective. See the fear card in the screen on my, my headset.
Adding.
Can everyone load it up? C2.
Fear. So the strife means they won't ravage. So actually, we're not blighting the island because we're going to block the ravages in several lands.
Fear cards.
So B3 is a great target here because that's a cascade.
Oh, I have to click to get off my screen, right? I'm waiting for it to go.
Yep. B3 is a great target. C2 is a great target.
I mean, we did
damage.
We were going to get 8 damage in C2, but it is a cascade, so I don't know.
Though we'd just be down to 2 blight.
We could block the other 2 sands that are going to blight, and then we won't blight the island. So that's an option too.
Yeah, that works.
Unless
which ones?
We can stop the sea ravage if you want to.
Yeah, we're generating tons
Cascade.
of fear in C2 if we let it blight. So I'm okay with letting it blight.
C2, letting it blight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like B5 and D4 can get a strife and then they won't ravage. And then we pop the last
B5,
one in a mountain or
D4.
something.
Yeah, Coastal Mountain City on C3.
Yeah, that could be good.
All right. We said D.
D4 city.
D4.
D4 city. Ahem.
Our blight number going down. One land blighting, and only because we're choosing to allow it. That's hilarious.
Hey.
Yep.
Good night.
And-
On my screen, the pieces are so clustered together. I had to like surgically play Operation to make sure I hit the city, not the.
You can use the Spirit Foresight button on the right, or hold Tab and then click on the land, and you can pull up the exact pieces that are in a land.
Nice. Perfect. Oh, nice.
D3 for the last one, I think.
D3.
Sorry, C3.
Oh,
C3.
Yeah,
I was like,
C-
I'm staring at the mountain. I'm staring at the
C3.
mountain.
C3 is good.
Yep. I like it.
We should make the boards shaped like the letters of the alphabet. That would be way easier.
Okay, waiting for other players for the next card.
Aren't the dangerous lad?
Okay.
This is a much less
These-
exciting fear card.
I am not amused.
Remove and explore. Yay!
Hey.
Beast disease or at least 2 to Han.
Is there anywhere? I guess A1 we could like get it down to nothing for the ravage, if we wanted.
A1.
Because you have the swallow the land dwellers for to town and explorer,
Yeah, I was gonna say I have Swallow going on A1,
and then that would
With
just
Explorers,
be
then.
Yep. So
and
that,
there is a beast token there.
yeah.
that
so
would
take
use,
a
that'll use
ex-
2 of them.
Yeah.
So I'll do mine on A1 at least.
Yeah, I don't have any better target that I can see, so
Do the one on A1.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna use
then
it-
land dwellers will clear that.
I'm going to
Okay.
use... When it gets to me, I'm going to use mine on C2, trying to make it so that it ends up clean after everything's done.
Should I hit C2 as well? For just more.
sure, why not?
Yeah,
Like-
It'll have one explorer, so.
if
Oh
I
wait, it'll
master
be all
Ravage,
dead actually. Yeah, it'll be all dead. That's good. And
Do we
we're
choose for me?
choose for me is okay, I think, because
Oh.
it's asking because it's cascades and that could matter
Yeah.
in theory.
Yep.
So
All right. It is shadows, I think.
Yep.
Look at that, it's all gone.
Wow.
nice.
Cheers, baby. And they explode. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Question of the day. Going to 2 places.
More cities.
Oh, my animations are on fast speed. That's why. Hey, mountain jungle.
Blight in that jungle.
Yeah, the sound effect for Explorer is like this breathing sound, and since there's so many, it's like. That's funny.
Many explorers. Are we getting a fear
Nice.
card out of just B2 here, probably?
Oh, if only I had a presence on.
Terror level
E2.
2.
Oh,
Nice.
that'd be
So we-
great.
Yeah, we almost will.
Hey, who wants Tidal Boon?
I won't complain, which is partly that
Okay.
it'll help make... It will, in part, help make sure that I can hit a tier 3 flooding again next time.
Okay.
And you can push the
Uh,
town into the ocean.
If
Any
if
objections to this?
If he turns me in C4, a city won't build if I push out the town. But that's the thing.
That's a fair point.
I
too.
heard about half. I heard about like half of that. I'm so sorry.
I got the gist. C4
think
would
I-
stop a city build.
Me would stop the city build.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it literally does not matter to me. I just wanted
Use
to.
the money.
Jeff, do you have any serious machinations if it goes to John? My John, I mean.
I might be able to squeak out making it work.
3 energy.
I just wish I had.
Yeah,
I wish
it's
I.
one of those where I'll need
Yeah,
I'll need a 3 to do it. I think I pick up an extra 1 from the reclaim, so it will be
I-
tight but doable.
I like A2 for River because they get the Dahan to A1 who kills himself, and you get half an energy back to Ocean. It's a pretty good deal over there.
River.
It's not bad. Yeah. All right. Tutaboon, where you at? There you at. Yoink.
You can always just turn that city into a town, right, John?
Wither it. Crops it.
Yoink.
Yeah, the middle jungle we've been ignoring for a while is gonna pop off here, and so is that coastal
That's
jungle.
tough.
There's some bad jungles, actually. Some
I
real
don't
bad
think I have
jungles.
I don't think I have a target for Breaks Ashore, do I? I don't think I do. Just checking. Nope.
Yeah, I guess that would
well.
have been good for you to have that reaching grasp because you got the top level of it, right?
Hey. Yeah, but I mean that happens.
Destroy 2 cities. If
I
it's
can,
done,
but-
it's done.
Wow, do you hear this thing?
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Well, who is reclaiming this turn? Can we guess?
I am reclaiming this turn.
Oh, we start majors? Is it time?
It's always time for majors.
Dang it! I need to reclaim, but I don't like the present situation that gives me. But I literally have no cards. Oh well.
I think I'm still going minor.
And you. Should I? I'm thinking about surfing for pun not intended for a major here.
Move.
Okay. Ocean, do you intend to reuse Elemental Boon this turn?
Mental boon.
Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm doing math and yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Because in that case,
Hey, I found Paralyzing Fright, Terrifying Nightmares, Tigers Hunting, and Power Storm.
Ooh.
Although I don't have any fire for Power Storm, but I guess I could keep looking.
That's the one
for
where you
things.
push a lot of stuff, yeah?
Power Storm or Terrifying? Oh, Terrifying Nightmares. Yeah,
Terrifying Numbers is super pushed into the ocean.
Yep, Paralyzing Fright's great for fear.
I have repeat 3 energy this turn.
I'm personally leaning towards Terrifying Nightmares, but I'm willing to be convinced.
It's very
to other
good
things.
and
Yeah.
very good for ocean. Like that just takes care of CU3.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
And no one's gonna
Folks.
complain if I get rid of Enchanting Apparitions, right?
I won't.
you might because it's really good elements for Terrifying
It
Nightmares.
is. But I don't want to get rid of. I don't want to get rid of Elemental Boon. Like there's never a good card to like. Each one of these is useful. So would Grasping Tide be good to get rid of?
You might want it for B2 this turn.
But that's the thing. Like every one of these things I look at.
Okay. So on the subject of B2,
B2. Let's look.
If I get
so
it-
we're on the same page.
if
There
I
it is,
get
okay.
booned,
Okay.
if I get booned,
Mhm.
and then hit myself with Reaching Grasp, Dark Entangled Woods covers B2, and we can set up for another gigantic pile being thrown at B4 to wipe it out as a kill zone.
Cool.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out which one. I'd like to keep Terrifying Nightmares, but which one of these other cards do I need to chuck?
I'm back.
Hey!
Welcome.
Did you have fun? Don't answer that.
What?
Entrancing Apparitions, I think, is the only one that's...
That's what I'm leaning toward. I do like the card, and I do like the card for Ocean, but out of all of them, my gut's leaning towards that one.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
super amazing.
Okay, bye. Alrighty, Elemental Boon. Yes, grabbing you.
Okay.
Terrifying Nightmares. Don't have enough moon for it.
Which
er,
power are we repeating
actually-
with Gift of Strength? Did you guys decide that?
It
We
has
have
not
not.
been yet.
Yarg.
Shadows. What's your energy
Da-da-da.
situation like?
I
Not,
got
it's
you.
not
Oh,
the most
hey.
worrisome thing.
Hey.
Oh, for vigor.
Oh, I can trigger Terrifying Nightmares. Yes.
Oh, we should probably do some.
All else
damage.
being equal, I could just stillness that inner sea mountain. That's awful, and ravaging and building.
Okay, so
That's a
do I want
decent
that? Do
target
I
for it.
want-
Yeah, that is.
D5 is my primary target for stillness.
They're ravaging
So.
mountains.
I could also rituals
That's
twice in
covered, that's
A8.
covered.
That's another
Yeah, I feel
option.
like that should be repeated.
10 damage mostly kills. It doesn't kill enough,
about
but it kills a
everything.
lot. There's a lot
Alright,
in there.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Should I even attempt to sap the strength in C3?
C3, I think, is getting Terrifying Nightmared.
Oh, perfect.
D3. Yep. So, I don't want to interrupt. Just my thought process. I need the technically don't need, but I aggressively want the moon element that Tidal Boon or Grasping Tide will give me because it's gonna unlock Terrifying Nightmares threshold, and I can get that from either Tidal Boon or Grasping Tide. Grasping Tide is just simply Fear Farm, never bad. And the other one is Tidal Boon, which we all know what it does. So, which do you think would be better, Fear Farm or Tidal Boon?
I mean, Grasping Tide does stop B2, and then Jeff could do something else instead of playing 2 cards
Yep.
to deal with 1 land.
Yep, that's a good. I like that. Tidal Boon would get me level 1 Ocean Breaks the Shore, but I don't think that's really all that applicable in this case.
If you target me with
Well,
Tidal Boon, could you give me elements, Ryan, or no?
So I am playing Elemental Boon, but I need to give it to River.
Gotcha.
And Grasping Tide would save B2 from a Blight Cascade, and it would allow me to get Fear Farm as well as unlocking the threshold for Terrifying Nightmares. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we will be. It looks like we will be getting at least one more fear card this time. I don't think we're getting 2.
Oh, frick.
Who?
Frick.
Okay. So
We
you
don't need, like, if we use
I
Grasping
can't.
Tide, we don't need Dark Entangled Woods, right?
don't need Dark Entangled Woods
Never
now.
mind.
So
Frick.
then,
No,
can-
I'm one less card play than I thought. That's my
Oh,
bad.
you don't have any card plays. I don't know what you're looking at playing. You can't play anything more.
That is complete legit brain fart on my end, okay?
hey,
Legitimate brain fart.
And and for what it's worth, then Dark Entangled Woods probably becomes useful fodder for dealing with B8 next turn.
okay, good. So then Ryan can target me for elements.
I was just gonna make a Sacred Site in B8, but if you want, you could. That's fine. There's other places though, like A8 will have that about that much next turn. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
now that I'm on the correct line of thought, whoever's getting Elemental Boon, John, did we say it was going to you then?
That would be excellent.
well, I think
But
if Jeff isn't playing Dark Entangled Woods, we need Grasping Tide instead of Elemental Boon or Call of the Deeps.
I do have Call of the Deeps already.
Yeah, so
Thankfully.
B2 needs to be dealt with one way or another.
Because I could just
B2?
take Elemental Boon off to get Grasping Tide in.
If I save Dark Entangled Woods, I do not need Elemental Boon.
Okay.
My current set of plays looks like Flash Floods,
Yeah, you've
Reaching
got
Grasp.
full innate.
Wash Away, Teeming Rivers. Because if we for some reason miraculously manage to not blight the island this turn, actually looking at things, I think we have a decent shot at that.
So I just picked up Quicken the Earth Struggles, or I have the option to pick it up. Then that's defend
Ooh.
10. If
That's good.
if Jeff gives me Reaching Grasp, I can range to that somewhere.
Yeah, that stops the blight in the inland mountain.
I would stop the blight on C.
Unfortunately, there's no
what
Dahan.
is
It's annoying.
7. It would just stop a blight.
Yeah.
Ah, terrifying nightmares. So glad I found it. All right, so I do have Call the Deeps. Where am I putting that? I'm putting Call the Deeps.
Yeah, that's a great card for your elements too, John. So it's a good
It is.
pick.
Yeah, it's got my moon and my fire.
So I don't care about that. Where should I should I Call the Deeps on
C1, I
I
guess.
can do C1, I guess.
Yeah, and there's gonna be one more
Because
explorer in
there's
C3.
gonna be one
you can get.
explorer in C3. Yeah, that Terrifying
Yeah.
Nightmares won't cover. Okay, I like it. I like it.
C1.
So, my John, I'll be taking that explorer on C1, and then I will be taking care of C3.
So I don't think we need Call of the Deeps.
I don't think we
Because
need it. No. Yeah.
I grew to C1, so I can do.
Oh,
mental
if I
there.
don't do
Just
Call the Deeps, then
And you
I
can
would
do
do
Elemental
Elemental
Boon.
Boon. But I
And I
would
could-
ask for one moon. I do need the moon that it gives me.
That's perfect because I need a moon.
You need a moon. Is that the only thing that you need?
Are you gonna get your
Nope.
top innate, John?
I would get my top innate.
Oh,
if he
sweet.
gave me. Oh,
Yeah.
Ryan, I would need a moon and an air. That's all I would need.
Moon and an air. Okay.
Then you could take a water and an earth, and you'd be
You
great.
do you want to? So moon. You said air, John.
Um.
And it looks like moon, air, and water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be good.
Well, if
I'm gonna say,
if
could you?
I'm-
Moon, air,
so
water,
air
be a lot of
helps you
fear.
out. If I remove Crop's Wither and then I do favors and you give me a fire and a moon, I know that wouldn't help you out. But then I can move my Dahan and set him up for the counterattack somewhere.
The
next
biggest
turn.
thing, the biggest important thing is I need Terrifying Nightmares to trigger. So I need another moon. That's ultimately the big one there. Because
Okay.
Terrifying Nightmares needs to happen to take care of C3.
You will. All right, let's do this. You'll get your moon.
Okay? And then I would prefer a water because... I say prefer because that gets us another fear from Pound Ships into Splinters. But that's not as necessary as that moon.
yeah.
I will give you water. I'll give you moon and water.
You're totally
Okay.
offshore, actually. So yeah.
Doink.
Yeah, and since I'm claiming Reaching Grasp, although for what it's worth, Reaching Grasp is a probable reclaim one target next time.
Oh, are you not targeting me with reaching grass?
I'm Reaching Grasping myself so that I can clear out my
Perfect.
inland jungle.
That's totally fine. I'm saving Quicken the Earth Struggles then. Or just not playing it.
Yeah, you can play
don't
Crops
think-
Wither instead, I guess.
Yep, I'm doing Crop's Wither. Good.
Right. My John.
Elemental Boon.
Elemental Boon. Here you go. There's
right.
that moon, baby. Jeff, Grasping
Yo.
Tide on B2, correct?
Yes, please.
Doink. Hey, Terra level 2, baby.
Good job, everyone.
Doink. And let's go ahead and John, you wouldn't mind if I just grab him, and him.
Please do.
and
He's due,
Right.
my man.
Just burrow those invaders and send them for a swim.
Yeah, have him go surf. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's
Hey!
learning how.
Come and have a party with me.
Come and have a party with me. So Ryan, I believe are you the owner of A-Board? I forget where you started.
That is I.
Okay, I'm gonna pull.
With the terrible 3 and 8.
I'm gonna do Darkness
seven.
Swallows on C4 and clear
Oh,
that out so it doesn't build. And I'm gonna pull in the
There you
guy from A6. Is that okay?
Sure. I'll not complain.
So that'll
Yeah,
stop
stop.
2 builds then.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hmm?
I'm
Oh,
gonna pop 10 damage into A8 in the slow phase.
I like it.
I wish all my Dahan army in the sands could move, but I guess maybe you're gonna
That
kill
is
the
a lot of
birds.
them. That is a lot of them.
They killed
Fear
everything. And...
card. 2 fear card, baby. And hey, they're Terror 2 now, so.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry I didn't reverse bounty this time.
How
All
dare
right.
you.
If we are all happy, I just saved Gift of Strength to see where we are at the end of all this. So there's 1 blight in the C7. So we're not blighting the island pending the event. They're only building 9 towns and 4 cities, though. Cool. Well, they're not escalating, so that's something.
The top tier of Darkness Swallow, so my game is set.
I have to skip finish using powers because I'm not using my
Did Gift of Strength get handed out to somebody?
To me.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Invaders surge inland on a coastal land on each board. Move 1 town. Or 2 lands. 1 or 2 lands inland.
They're gonna go into the kill zone. That's where they're going.
I mean,
I have no towns
on my board, yes.
Yeah. Man,
It's
that
coastal land,
jungle
right?
is so bad. I don't know that moving anything out of it does anything. I don't think it does. So this can just go
1 or 2 lands inland.
literally into it, I guess. Yeah. It's just into it for river later. Oh, it has to go inland.
On each board.
Yeah, I guess that sand is fine.
A3 to A.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey.
A4 seems okay. Or A5, I
Yeah.
guess. A5, there isn't blight, so
That's true.
Yep.
because it's likely that
Okay.
Sands is going to come up
Oh,
into
we
the
got it.
kill
There we
zone.
go. There are no boards containing. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, board
Hey,
C is
honestly,
pretty
Shadows
clean
board,
except for
not doing too bad.
yeah, the
Look,
one
it
land.
honestly looks good, John.
It's going to get
Card.
blight.
Isolation. Each player removes
Ooh.
a town or an explorer from
Let's
a land
stop
with 2 or
a lot of
fewer
builds.
invaders. Hey,
Stop builds.
Yeah,
Stop builds, baby. Is it mountain?
remove explorer
So,
/10.
do not touch anything in C1 because I want that to build so I can push it into ocean.
Sure.
Okay.
Unless
No one's gonna
I mean,
complain if I. Go
yeah. Unless we have another target that makes sense, but yeah. I think B7 seems pretty good. This guy is sitting on his own.
Yes.
Clicking on him.
A1. I think that's a 1. He's literally standing on top of the number. Yeah, it's A1.
Well, he's Death by Dahan in A1, so
Now it's
Yep.
my
Oh,
choice.
duh, that's great.
A1 is Suicide by Dahan.
Suicide. We like it when bad guys
Well,
commit
how are we
suicide.
feeling about
Um,
B8? Do we want that to build?
I mean, I was gonna just put a sacred site there, but I don't have to. Like, if they just don't build, then that's better. So
Yeah. I somehow just got disconnected.
What?
There we go.
I
All
picked-
good?
oh, it only removes 1. Yeah.
It-
So it's not
Well,
even that.
I can hit B8 to clear it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's any better targets. Maybe not. If we clear it, then we spend our efforts elsewhere, right? So it's fine. Then like A5 town, I guess.
A5. Yeah, I was gonna say that. He just got moved. You can.
Oh, reconnected. It's back to me. So
And your camera just died. No.
Yeah, you'll have. Oh, you have to click Discord again, and then it realizes that.
I can see him.
Yeah, sometimes Discord is like, you have to click away and back into it.
okay, that come back.
Yes. Are you there?
I can hear you. If that's any.
Okay, no, I meant did the video come back?
Yes.
Not for me. For me, it has not. But that's
CJ,
fine.
you look great, buddy.
You're
I
very
can't
blurry.
see him, but I don't. Here, look. I can prove it. Look. Do you see that big red screen? Or maybe I can.
Yeah, he was pink. Yeah, that was Jeff.
Yeah. No worries. Thankfully, the audio is what's important, not the video.
Are you seeing that you're
Okay.
choosing a land for move invaders, Jeff?
Yes, it is my. It's my turn
Okay.
to do that. And yes,
course.
not A1 because Suicide by Dahan.
Yep.
C3 isn't going to change much one way or another.
Yep.
Because there will still be something there to build.
Yep.
So as I'm looking, the two things that look like they are options to me are either A5 or C5, and I lean towards C5 because it's got the blight.
5. I agree with that.
Either 5 is fine with me.
That works.
Deblighting.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Okay. I'm muting for a second because I'm being asked something by one of my kids. But
The nerve.
we are at fear card time.
Well, click on it. And then we can do stuff.
Hey!
Defend 2 in all
lives.
lands. Does that do anything?
Yes.
No.
No.
Wait, does it save my mountain? Oh no, there's 20,000 people there.
Yeah. Now it only does 40 damage instead of 42.
Hey, how many cards do we have in that invader deck?
3 more.
3 more. Okay.
It's about to flip over.
Yeah, it's
We have
flipping
like 2 turns.
the 3rd more.
We got 2 turns, y'all.
Hey, jungles again. Sweet. And by sweet, I mean
And
no.
wetlands, which was almost completely empty, has flipped over.
They've been to wetlands? No. This is the first time going.
This is
other
the
than
coastal lands. Yeah, but yeah, first wetland on the card.
Man, I wish I had a reclaim one. Might try.
Do you intend to still be muted, Jeff? I guess so.
Let's
Maybe not.
see here.
Nope, thanks for the reminder.
Want to speak to us?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Shut your dirty mouth.
Ryan, I'm feeding you.
Oh, thank you.
But now there's another guy. Oh my
No.
god, these jungles are obscene.
Rules are interesting.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm just
I guess
blowing up this jungle as hard as I can. Which is still leaving like 10 damage in it after that.
Massive flooding going.
B4, I think, wipes it.
That's beautiful.
It doesn't completely wipe it because they built the second city, but
Oh, right.
That fear. I want to see this.
Oh man, you see that? That was great.
it was
Or
as
fear
close as I could
spirits.
get.
Hey, we'll take it.
Okay, I have a washaway and a teeming rivers. My intention right now is using the teeming rivers to unblighten that inland mountain. There.
Teamwork. All right, I'm gathering in. Ryan, are you using this A1 Dahan?
All yours, my man.
Boop.
All.
I will
yours.
quicken your struggles there next turn and defend 10.
I like it.
Okay.
This literally just is for fear.
So okay.
He had
he's
one
committing
beast
suicide
event.
by
Maybe we're
Dahan.
due. Here's Little Rain. Come on.
I think the best move up from the washaway is actually going to be to take a little bit out from this coastal jungle.
I
Or
mean,
it's going to be
which
Go ahead,
one?
John.
They're both. I like if we can't do anything about them, I wouldn't take anything out of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so if there's a land that you can do something with wash away to actually affect change, then that would be more effective, I think.
Yep.
Like preventing a city
Actually-
build or giving oceans
Yeah.
some stuff or
Free fear, though.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
It would-
yeah, drowning 2 towns is also nice. So there's that.
yeah, and so some of what I was thinking with it was the 1/2 of feed ocean and generated some fear. But if I use it on that same wetland over on Ocean's board, it prevents a city. Which might be a better option for it.
You're talking about A3?
Yeah, well, there's A3 and D2 are both
Yeah.
horror jungles. One of them has 13 damage, the other's 14 damage. Though one of them has 3 towns that you could drown, which is enticing, I agree.
Yep.
Especially if
It's
Ocean
either
needs
that-
the energy.
It's either that or evacuate from A5. Ocean's got 3 energy right this minute.
I guess actually, if Ocean gets a Terrifying Nightmares energy amount, that's
It's-
nice.
Yeah, the plus side of having terrifying nightmares is that we can just consistently shove peeps. But I just don't like. I just wish I had to reclaim one. That'd be great. Otherwise, I'm not growing at all, which is fun.
Gift of Constancy has
not-
probably gone by. Yeah,
Is it in the discard?
yeah, it's in the discard.
Nice.
It is inconstant.
Okay. Ryan, I believe it looks like you were gonna still do a growth, surge inland a little bit, play out your hand for next turn. Is that correct?
I was leaning that way. Yeah.
Okay. In which case, I'm gonna hit Wash Away off of that to prevent the addition of a city coming on.
Okay.
Because we have time ticking down on us.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. All right, so I want growth 3, correct? So I can go in.
Yep.
And where do I want to do that for each board respectively?
Well, on C, if you come to C1, you can probably drown something. Because it's gonna build that jungle, C1 jungle.
Okay. I'm grabbing a minor because I do not have the energy to support a major.
Okay. So if I pull from...
Isle
three.
Stillness, D2. Well, oh man, there's also the mountain. Everything is awful. I guess I can block.
I think we're
Both.
probably blighting this turn or flipping cards.
Yeah. I can stop
Alright,
both the
let's
cascades on
see.
my board, and then by losing presence, so that's cool.
Oh, hey, Sky stretches to shore. That's
cool.
Not bad for... So I got Savage Maw Beasts, Animated Rack Root, Elusive Ambushes, or Sky Stretches to Shore.
Sky stretches.
Ocean, you take Sky Stretches.
I'm like, this might be the easiest decision I've made today. All right,
You should make River fast.
but John, is that even useful? LOL, LOL. I'll take ballpark answer for 600, Alex. All right, you. Yes, you. There. They're ravaging. All right, where should I be? So they're ravaging mountains and jungles. So I'm pushing in to the coastal lands. Where do I need to go here? Let me think. Target spirit gains +3 when targeting coastal lands only. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter where I go then, does it?
Lets you drown stuff where you aren't, which is nice.
Yep. So that means yes, you. There.
I'm stopping the cascades on my board, but not making other meaningful progress, which is unfortunate, but oh well.
You. Yes, you. There. And you go. Ahem. There you go. Okay, cool. All right. Do I need any sacred sites? I don't think I do. Mistaken. Yes, we want that 4th card play. Ahem. There you go. Here I am, just fungal fingers. Doink, doink, doink. All right.
I've got B4 defended to this time.
B4, there it is. Cool.
Yep.
Feel to
also
save A8.
yeah. Unfortunately, I can either stop that or a cascade. So I'm choosing the cascade.
Jungles, mountains, jungles.
Yep, stop the cascade.
I don't know if you can words of warning it at least, or not words of whatever your one is.
Concealing shadows.
Yeah, or Veil the Night's Hunt to get the Dahan out. They're
Well,
also blading
I'm gonna Veil the
D6,
Night's
yeah.
Hunt, so everyone does 1 damage, and then I'll sap the strength and defend 5 there, so that'll
Oh,
be
cool.
8 will be safe, and then I'll quicken C B.
Okay, so finding Sky Stretches to Shore was very nice. And does anyone mind if I hit either A3 or D2 to drown some cities finally? I'm not going to get any complaints.
Please
Yeah.
don't. No.
Yes,
I'm
that
losing a
was
couple
some of
presents
these.
to Ravages this turn, but I'm stopping Cascades and other lands. So fun.
Hey, pound chips and splinters, baby. We like that. Oh, really quick, where should I call the deeps? Earth, would you have any reservations if I called the deeps? Or wait, hold on. Oh, I just moved out of there, didn't I?
You
Wait, I can
can't go
still-
into Ocean Deep.
Yeah, I can't. I just moved.
It's range
a second
0.
ago I could have. Yeah, a second ago I could have, but not anymore. Never mind.
You can grab the guy from B1
B1 I can, yeah.
or C1.
Shadows,
guess-
you've resolved all your stuff for this time, right?
So I'm trying to figure out where I do Darkness Swallows and gather 1 Explorer.
Okay. I still think I lean toward hitting Ocean with Boon of Vigor.
Yeah,
I know
go
you're
ahead.
energyless, but
I unlocked 3 on my tracks, so I'll be getting 3 on the reclaim. So I also say hit Ocean, so then we can just tear nightmares as much as possible.
Let me think here.
2 fear cards. Pretty good odds that we can move a town or an explorer, I think. I am going to have a fear card Trust Fall on my mountain up here.
Actually,
and for the slow phase, my tentative plan is to Call of the Dahan Ways the town that will show up in B6 into another Dahan.
Yay, more Dahan.
Cool. How does... Okay. Oh, that's what's happening. Sky Stretches, it's asking me if I want to make something fast, I think is what it's doing.
Yep. So you can just finish using powers if you don't want to.
Do we...
on a city.
Yeah, I could do... I'm
Yeah,
just
if you
thinking
got-
of what...
He
Go ahead.
B6
Go ahead.
or B2. Sorry, he can stop B2 from lighting cascading.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do that. It's
All right,
cascading right now.
How would I tell the computer to apply that to Ocean Breaks the Shore?
You
Just
drag
drag
the
it and use
power to like you would
Oh,
use
perfect. Cool.
it. There's nothing special.
Cool. Yes, you and... You. Okay, there we go. I think I did that right. Cool.
Good catch,
I
John.
like it.
I see things sometimes.
Dead people?
It's a team effort. Oh, hey, nice. Destroy the unnatural.
Oh,
Inflators
cool.
do +3
Yeah,
damage.
that's exactly what I wanted. Thanks, Trust Fall. Undo
Seen our fear
Earth
cards yet.
special rule.
We haven't seen the
This
fear cards yet.
is the 4th time.
Each beast destroys explorer. Sure. That will probably stop a build or something. Yeah, it actually does. Just choose farming's okay. There's so
It
few
also-
beasts on the island.
It's
It's
a build for me. That was
we've
actually
never-
up for my board.
yeah, we've never added a beast this entire game.
Until
Oh,
just
but
now.
until just now.
We're
We're doing it.
Are we about to? Are we about to?
All right, So fear cards that they might like not ravage and land with beasts or something or whatever, right? So I'm gonna click this mountain here that I want them to not blow up. We can do the slow power now.
3 Dahan may use a slow power now.
If I had a
instead
slow
of
power.
later.
It's just river.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything that is useful? I guess.
I've got it. I mean,
3 months of land.
there is a full tier massive flooding. So. So
Thinking on using
either
it in the slow.
okay, John, did you stillness D2? I think.
Yes.
Okay. And do we have anything done with A3?
We don't. So if you hit that with massive flooding, we might get damage off the fear cards. I don't know that you get damage off the fear cards if there's no Dahan around and stuff, though, right? So
No, but there's the off chance
Sometimes
we
if
might.
you add strife, right?
that's there might
There's
be
also
strife and then -1 health per strife, right? That's a thing. Yeah.
And, yep, and on top of that, there also might be coastal. No.
Did
need
you
to
click
undo-
skip?
No, No, but I was trying to drag the map, and accidentally grabbed the flooding.
On like an
Yep.
empty land.
Yep.
Love it.
Okay.
Reminds
Fear
me
card.
Reminds me of Tim.
And
doing
we're
Grinding
closer
Deep
to
on
another
World
fear card.
Explorer.
Yep. I don't think we're going to get one off of it, but
Close.
Hey,
Tread carefully.
there's no Dahan, unfortunately. Or
but
the do
also
not ravage.
adjacent to it. But also adjacent to it
Yeah.
is 3.
So, can we click the lands where I'm gonna get destroyed? That would be cool.
Yes.
Which is right now, it's
The
the 2 on my board, and then that's the 2 main ones. But also that like land with me and John because of the +2 damage right now is blighting. Like
right.
the
+2
event
damage.
the event is wrecking us right now. Like it's bad. So I'm clicking. I would recommend D6, 8, and A8, and then probably somewhere else is gonna blight, I guess. So
Yeah, I was about to say
And-
D6.
yeah, so I click D6. D8 would be nice. Actually, well, no, D8 was gonna blight. I was kind of accepting that anyways. But if you want to block it, like, hey, block it. But A8 blocks for both of us, which is nice. We don't get the response, but also we don't have everything die. So
Hey, living's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, A8 blocks for shadows and river.
yeah.
But
How many Dahan would we lose if
1.
we don't stop A8? So then they could still finish it off and the city doesn't.
They would
benefit
finish it off,
from
but you would
blight.
lose 2
but we
presence
would
and a
both
blight.
lose presence.
Not a sacred site for river.
It's not that bad. Not gonna say we're not gonna get our nose bloody.
Jeff, you randomly appeared again. Now I can see you. I feel like I can prove it. There you are.
Let's talk.
That was
about
random. I was just like, whoa, hello.
Well, if you like
presence, but nothing would die.
D8,
nothing would build.
D8 is certainly an okay spot if you can't decide. I'll accept D8. Or sorry, D6. It's got the defend icon on it. I already clicked D8.
Yeah,
You already
C7
clicked
stops
D8,
another
okay.
blight.
Yeah, C7 is just a blight, so there's no response there as well. C1 right now is cascading, so maybe we should click that one. Oh, but can we? We can't. Yeah, we can't click C1.
Yep. C1 has insufficient numbers of Dahan nearby.
Yeah.
So
That
you
event
said
is
D8 was
bad.
clicked? Did you say D8 was already clicked?
Yeah, D8 and D6 have already been clicked.
They've got
They've
the
got the
fear
little
icons on
the fear icon
There it
on
is.
there.
There it is.
Fear
Gotcha.
cards, help us out, Fear.
Gotcha. Ah, geez, and we can't do C1. So I C or A7, right?
A8, the
Yes.
jungle.
Yeah, the jungle
there it is.
A8.
Oh, sorry, I thought John would get that one. My bad. There it is. Bink. Cool.
And I think C7 is probably the next best candidate unless...
Yep.
there's anything else. I
yeah,
don't think
That's-
there's anything else.
Um,
I guess D5 is sort
D4.
of equivalent, or D5.
sorry, yeah,
yeah,
D5.
they're both kind of equivalent, but if we're gonna have one not blighted, it should be the one that has a million guys.
Yeah. Fear card number 2.
All right, what do we got?
Gather.
Gather
This
an
might help.
explorer into a land with
Okay.
buildings.
Actually, this helps with A8, right? We can. Oh, they're not ravaging there anymore, but we could stop them building there if we wanted to.
That's
We can
true.
stop some builds with this.
Where
And
do you want
actually,
to pull into?
oh yeah, we can't even get the C1 guy. That guy's just like, I'm gonna murder all of your family, and you can't stop me.
He's unstoppable.
C or A8, we could get those towns out, right?
Yeah,
That build.
A8, they could just pop into that one big D6
And
or whatever.
D6, yeah.
D6, yeah.
That seems fine. I'm just seeing if there's anything
Still doesn't
anything
build
else.
then.
We could stop the blight in D5 if we wanted to by gathering the town out.
Let's see.
It's got
They're
to be-
building on what? They're building on D1 and 3, right?
Yes.
Do
So yeah,
that.
we could stop those builds. D1's fine because I could Sacred Sight that pretty easily, and there's the Han.
And of course, I push this turn. Of course. Murphy's Law!
Yeah, I think stopping the
Mercy.
city and the
Will you
blight.
shut
Well, they're
up,
not
you
ravaging,
stupid
but stopping
sheriff?
the city in A8 seems good to me. So I'm gonna gather.
That seems good to me. Yeah.
I guess we don't want them to go in the jungle because they're gonna ravage there again. So I'm gonna pop them up to the sands. I think
In
Yep.
D. What is that? 7
A7. Yeah.
or A7? Okay.
So
Okay.
send them north.
I will do the same thing. And
Yeah.
there's
Alright.
no towns and A8.
So that one's taken care of.
We could stop the D5 blight. I'm not sure if that seems like a pretty decent
Yes.
play.
Where would you want them to go to?
Another sand. Just keep delaying.
On D
D4.
D4 probably.
Yeah, I think so. Problem is that we can't just make the jungles worse and worse. So
Oh, I didn't. Yarg. No, not you. I think I misclicked. How do
we
I?
can rewind if we want.
Yeah, I think I misclicked.
It's
there.
not asking me to do anything yet.
Yeah, it's
But-
still waiting on Ryan.
I'm trying to pull the guy from now my screen's all gray. D4 to D5 to D4, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so click the land, click the town.
Well, it says all players must. It's not letting me. That's I'm trying to
Click
undo
undo.
it.
Oh, we're
Okay.
we're trying to undo. So
Cool. We got this,
Earth.
and we already know clear A8.
Yeah.
Choose a land. So I'm picking.
yeah, you pick the
D4.
land to gather into.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
I did it
it's-
backwards.
yeah.
I did it as if it was a push.
It's tricky.
Yep.
It's-
Nope. We're good.
The other
Okay.
fear card that's like you can either gather into or push from or whatever. That's someone's more even
Oh.
trickier.
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm looking and thinking and seeing is there anything else that I can help prevent here.
Builds on
On-
D board, I guess.
The
Or
only
C5 build and blighted land.
That's true.
one... Yep. So, gather to that mountain.
There's no city builds. It's all towns.
Module of the mountains, maybe.
Oh, I mean, well, there's jungles that are building bullshit, but yeah. And are we blighting the
Some
island?
fear. Oh,
I don't think we can avoid it.
Well, yeah, we're getting cascades from C1 here. Yeah, we can click the ones that are good for us.
Explorer.
That one, yeah, he's wrecking everything. He's making 2 blight, and then B4 is not. B. Yeah, we'll click the ones that don't blight. Right, A3 and C1 are cascading, right? That's the.
all right. Ripping off
Yes.
the band-aid.
And there's no blight card that removes cities. There's blight cards that remove towns, I think. So they're kind of screwed either way. Actually, we should hit A3 first because of the blight card that because of tipping point, right?
Yeah.
Because you could remove your presence from there first before.
Should we undo? Should I undo?
Yeah, we should undo. If you're gonna lose presence, click the other one. Like you want the blight card to be flipped over on that one. So we do have to cascade this. Well, Ocean is deciding.
Oh.
Ocean
well,
or
I
land
don't
2 or
like-
land
I don't-
4. Yeah, there's no good choice.
I don't like 4 and I don't like 2. But if I go to the tile, I get killed.
You'll have to pull one back in on the reclaim anyway.
Yeah.
Need sacred
Yeah.
sites.
Think Oceans, if you can blight the Ocean, it's usually not a bad idea because it doesn't cascade usually again.
Yeah.
Sword, Ryan.
Boy,
We caused the oil spill.
downward spiral.
Dang,
Dang.
classic.
I freaking stutter. I always get this card. Did I
Classic.
stutter?
Well, pop this into the Ocean as well. There's no one there.
Can't anymore.
Ocean's not
Oh,
on
we
board.
can't because he's on the board. Well, C6, I guess, right?
All.
You got to get back on board C.
I was on board C a moment ago. All right.
All right,
Sands
Sands
Wetlands.
Wetlands. Just as we start to get the hang of jungle mountains.
Dude, those events, man. That one explorer,
Yeah.
and them
He-
getting +2 damage. Or
Well, the other
much
fear cards helped reverse most of it, but yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Thing about Spiral is now we have a lot of blight to work with, so we kind of don't
Yeah.
have to worry about blight, and we can just focus on
Yeah, but
cities.
what we
Find
Oh,
land
what we-
thrashes.
what we don't have anymore,
Anthrashes.
what we don't have anymore is a lot of presence to work with.
Or a lot of time.
Exactly. That
We
is-
have
What do
one
we
more
got?
turn
One
after
more?
this. Well, we have the following turn and then the fast phase, and that's game. So, well, and the ravage and so on. So
Oh dear. Well, title boon, anyone?
we are almost at terror level 3. So
That's
if we
true.
can target all the cities. Can anyone kill those cities in A3? They have 1 health.
I know. I have a land dwellers, but that does literally
Boon.
nothing.
I do not have any damage to dish out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Title Boon, Ryan, either
I
Earth
could
or
title
River.
boon river for it on A2, or Earth also for D1.
D1, I
Between-
can just make a
Two
sacred
more.
site and it's over. So,
Jeff,
assuming
do
they
you mind
don't
getting
have
title
plus 20 damage in lands with sacred sites or something like that.
right.
I do not mind getting title booned,
Title boon on the way.
because that actually makes
I can wait. 1, 2, 3. Am I allowed to? Let's see. I can land dweller D3, or I'd rather not.
Yeah.
No, D1's a bad idea.
D1 is taken care of. Don't worry about D1.
Mind if I
Yeah,
do it on
let-
D3? No one
go for
objects?
Yeah,
Cool.
D3 seems good.
Oh goodness gracious. Wow. Okay.
So there's only like 10 cities. There's more than 10, isn't there? There's
okay.
that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Goodness
10,
gracious.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cities.
Well, I won't be able to pay for it, but Briny Deep is sitting in my draft.
Hey.
There's no way you can afford that unless, well, we had Power Storm,
No.
which might have helped, but I don't think you can afford that.
Should I
So-
Not
go
even-
full-
Like I said, there's no way I can afford it.
Next
So,
turn, and Ryan can make them fast if we save Sky Stretches.
Yeah, we could do that.
So,
If we can afford it next
Well,
turn, though, can you even do that? It's a
what
lot
I was
of
going to
energy.
say, what I was going to say out of it is, the other two of the other 3 cards I'm looking at are sea monsters and sweep into the sea.
Those are also,
Oh.
those are even better than Cast Down.
Oh.
Yes,
Hey.
It's down.
particularly because I think think I might end up being able to play sea monsters and hit the threshold. I have the right cards to do it.
Yeah, you got lots of
I'm not sure.
animal.
What I'm not positive of is if I have enough energy. I'm going to be either exactly there or one short. So I think I'm grabbing sea monsters, trading out for that. Okay, I'm one energy short for hitting it with threshold.
Well,
Can
I still got to gain a power card. What are my chances on getting an energy-giving card in the major or minor?
I mean, Ryan could just target you for elemental boon.
If he does that, that works. If he does that, that
Animal.
works too.
You're because animal, right?
I got elemental boon and I got tidal boon, so I can give energy and I can give elements.
John, can you move some Dahan for me in the fast phase so I can trees and stones somewhere?
Can, buddy.
Yeah.
Ryan,
That is what
elemental boon
I'm
is the
looking
one.
at.
Elemental boon is the one that would be of more use to me.
Oh.
With an earth and an animal.
Earth and an animal, okay.
And a whatever else you want.
Okay, I will cross that bridge when I get there as far as which one I would want for myself.
I love it when you...
Go ahead.
I love it when you get to place a presence that lets you play all of your cards exactly.
Nice.
I played,
Yep.
yeah.
All right, so this is the last turn, right? Or no, not.
We get a fast phase. We get a fast phase.
We get a fast phase. Okay.
Turn.
I'm doing mental arithmetic here on. So I got 10 I got 10 energy. That's decent major potential there. So I could go for a major.
I think you should.
But I'm also looking at which one I'd get rid of. Grasping Tide, maybe? If I were to get rid of something? Like, if I like it. I mean, if I don't like it, I don't have to pick it. I understand that, but...
Go for fear or go for damage with all the cities left on the board.
Yeah.
Well, go for majors? All right. Going for major. What do we got? We got Infinite Vitality, Pent-Up Calamity, Fire and Flood, and Tsunami.
All good.
Alrighty. You kind of minimize that so I can look at the board again. Okay. Pent-Up Calamity, Infinite Vitality, Fire and Flood, and Tsunami. I don't have any, if I'm not mistaken. I do have a... Oh, great. I have a sacred site where I don't need... Wait, range... Oh, well, I mean, if I do Sky... Oh, wait, no, I need Sky Stretches for next turn, don't I?
Depends on what you're going to do with it.
Because I could... Tsunami's coastal, I could use Sky Stretches to give me extra range from the sacred site so that it goes from range 2 of a sacred site to range 5 of a sacred site, if I'm doing that right. I can't afford it, but what would that... Okay, Fire and Flood. Okay, when it comes to Fire and Flood, I don't have any fire, so I'd only be doing it for the water, which I would definitely get the water. Pent-Up Calamity gives me the moon and the earth. I'm not really feeling Infinite Vitality as much. Only because I'm not swimming in earth elements. I got a few, I guess, but... I guess I could hit it, wouldn't I? Because that one would give me one. But I don't have a fourth card play.
The other reason that Tsunami would be especially useful for you, particularly if you threw in Sky Stretches...
Yeah.
...is that the ocean ends up counting as another land it affects with its threshold. So you have the extra... So that you have the extra fear.
So which one would I get rid of then? Should I get rid of Swallow the Land Dwellers in light of the elemental similarity, or Grasping Tide? Perhaps. Elemental Boon, I think I want to keep. Sky Stretches I'm keeping. Terrifying Nightmares. Should it?
Ooh, Winds of Rust.
Oh, John, that's your favorite. Bye, John.
It's Rust. I do like it.
All right, so I like tsunami. I'm thinking through what I want to get rid of. Definitely not getting rid of sky
Who are
stretches.
you?
Definitely not
Who's
getting rid
reaching
of sky
grasp going on?
I have not completely decided yet. Some of that might depend on the question of. Some of that might depend on whether I serve. Actually, okay, no, I can end up targeting B6 anyway. Sorry, the Wetland Explorer messed up the original play there.
Been there. Should I keep Terrifying Nightmares? I like that one, but we're running out of time to actually make use of it. Wait, Tsunami, that only gives me in another coastal lady the same order. And destroy Dahan. Well, sorry, Dahan, but might not have a choice.
John, you needed Veil the Knight's Hunt, right?
Yeah. That will let
Putting
me
them.
have an effective trees and stones in like D6.
Cluttered.
I also have growth through sacrifice and
Well, then we
no
win.
particular place to use it. So if someone needs it somewhere, or if there's a good place where you have presence and blight.
C5, I have presence and blight.
Cool. It doesn't have to have blight because we do have the 19 blight available, but
My John, penny for your thoughts on which card I should get rid of if I am pulling Tsunami. Tsunami gives me Earth, Water.
and you need earth and water for the threshold.
I do
3 and 2.
need
3 and 2.
Yeah, 3 water, 2 earth. Water shouldn't be an issue. Sky stretches gives me one of each.
Yeah, I think if we want to be murdering cities, then tsunami and you getting as many earth and waters and reaching grasp as possible seems like a good idea. And like you focus on all the coast. Yeah, you kill all the coastal cities, and we kill all the inland cities, basically.
So should I say adieu to Grasping Tide? Because that doesn't give me what I need, and time is of the essence.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I might have argued for Call of the Deeps instead was that the Drowning Explorers wasn't going to do a whole lot of good, but...
That's true. No, I'm Fear Farm is always good. I can go that way also.
Yeah, we could go Call the Deeps. That also, it has water. It's not. Yeah, I agree. It's probably better because Grasping Tide does have fear and potentially stops the cascade if it matters somewhere.
All right, I'll go with that then. Alrighty.
Yeah, because if Ryan hits himself with if Ryan hits himself with Sky Stretches, then he should have. Then I think he's got the range. Yep, he's got the range to prevent the Blight Cascade again at C1.
All right, so what card am I at? Okay, I'm at 4. Okay, so I have Sky Stretches. Let's see. So
I would honestly just let C1 cascade.
Okay.
We need to destroy the cities. We can't worry about that land.
Yep. True.
All right, so I definitely want to do what I can to trigger Ocean Breaks the Shores. So I definitely want Tsunami for the. I need 1 more Earth, 1 more Water. So either Tidal Boon or Swallow seems good. Swallow is free, so I'm leaning towards that one. And since
if you give me Elemental Boon, I can let you repeat Tsunami.
I thought Jeff needed Elemental Boon for the animal.
Well, decide what you think is better, repeating Tsunami or repeating Sea Monsters with no beasts on the island.
I would say Sea Monsters does add them.
Okay, well, let me make sure I'm getting... Okay, well, at the moment, I believe I have... Okay, that one's triggered. Good, I like that. That one's triggered. Good, I like that. So I have Tsunami fully unlocked, which is good. And really quick, where What is that? D2? Never bad.
D2 is
Yeah,
bad.
but
It's like never bad idea. I mean, like not a bad target for Tsunami, as far as.
I don't. Oh yeah, you can reach it
although
because
the
of
splash
sky stretches.
damage. Yeah, it thankfully Sky Stretches to Shore is pulling some clutch, pulling some clutch things here. Okay, Ocean Breaks the Shore. I should be able to, with Sky Stretches on myself, Ocean Breaks the Shore, I should be able to hit both cities on A3 if I'm not doing the math wrong, right?
A3.
Because there's 2 cities there, and if we need to
Yep.
get cities.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Ocean Breaks the Shore. Cool. And I could.
Or you could Tsunami A3 and also it hits A2. And
Do we
empty.
not want to? Do we
he
want a
doesn't
Tsunami D2 though?
why not both?
For that.
Oh,
That's what I'm
right.
saying. Why not both? You get the repeat.
Forgive me. I was thinking of using it once
Oh.
like a simpleton.
I don't know if
Go
do you have
ahead,
range. Do you
Okay.
have range to Bourdais though? Oh, you don't have range to Bourdais
not without
with
without him
Tsunami.
being a growth through sacrifice target.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I can give you growth to sacrifice. Then you can even remove the blight on the ocean. Look at that.
Oh, there's a big play. Okay, so for my
Big
4th
brain.
card play, I can't do Terrifying Nightmares.
It has to be
So
elemental
sorry.
boon to repeat
So it has
Tsunami.
to-
If we're repeating
Okay,
Tsunami,
okay.
it needs I need an Earth,
You
and
got
I have
it.
no other way to get it.
You got it.
Okay.
Boy, we have to come together here with like. Have you ever seen The Hangover where Zach Galifianakis is concentrating and you see like
Yeah.
all the formulas of like calculus and geometry going on in his head? I feel as if that's what we're doing. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this correctly and in order. So pound ships to splinters. Well, let's see. Elemental boon.
Yeah, well, we
that
can
is
do
going
boon.
to Earth, right?
Yeah, boon first is going to get you more. All I literally need is an Earth and nothing else. So get whatever else
could
you
I
want.
ask you for a moon so that I can get pound ships to
Yep.
splinters level 2?
Moon is on
Earth.
order.
Giving it to you.
And I don't know, what else don't we have? Fire. We're not very fiery. Let's have a fire. I guess there
Hey.
could be an event. We haven't seen Years of Little Rain.
Never know.
What else have we not seen that matters? The Sunshine one? We got lots of those
Missionary-
elements.
I want the
Missionaries and new species.
Oh,
the one where you return the top fear card.
There are 2 of them that are like,
Yeah.
oh,
I think
Rising
it's water
Curiosity.
or
Yeah.
sun that we might need. And so I'm going to click.
That one would be nice. There's an air event that I
We have
like.
so much water. I'm going to click sun to hedge our bets there.
Now I'll do pound chips to spinners.
okay.
Bad.
I have a reaching grasp to hand out.
All right, so I need to do sky stretches on myself, right?
Gene Grass.
And do I want to make Tsunami fast or Ocean Breaks the Shore fast? Like,
I think Tsunami fast, right? Because
okay.
you got the threshold and you can clean up
Yep.
both A3 and A2.
A3, okay.
I got to give you a sacred site over there. So I'm going to
do I
do
want?
that.
Okay, let me.
Well,
let me
you
wait
can't
for a
reach
second.
those. You can't reach right now, right? So
You need to give him GTS.
I am doing that.
Okay.
And I'm just
And
leading a
I'm-
presence in somewhere. I guess up here is okay.
And so then I am pulling, getting a sacred site onto a board, correct?
Yeah, I think A0. You can also remove the blight, so why not?
A0. Okay. Do I want energy or card play, or do we even care?
Depends on what your next turn looks like.
That's true. Let's see. I just want to be smart on all the angles.
Yeah,
It would
you
give
don't
me
have a
energy.
lot of-
Energy's not bad.
You don't have many 0-cost cards, so
No, I'm kind of leaning towards the energy, but would
4
anyone-
plays. That's pretty good.
yeah, I think
4 plays I think is decent. No one's gonna ride if I pull from top track.
energy. That's what I would do right now, because you don't have it. You only have 1 0 cost right now. So
And I am placing this on my ocean tile, correct?
yeah,
On A.
we're probably just gonna do the same thing next turn too. So
Wait, will it let
the
me
more
pull
energy,
on
the better.
ocean tile?
Hmm.
A0.
Yeah, it's not letting me. I can do it
Oh.
on A1.
It won't let you go to A0. That could
no.
be a bug.
I can screen cap it if you like and send it to you later. Yeah, if I pick it up, yeah, A1 lets me do it, not A0.
Yeah,
That's
that's
weird.
probably a bug that has to do with Ocean Special Rule because it's, as you might imagine, complicated.
Well,
I'll just make a note. Well,
okay.
what I'll do is I'll send a feedback.
I'm already on it, John.
Oh, are you doing it? Okay.
Okay.
So if he adds it to A1,
Well-
it's still range 2. A3.
Yeah, A1 is fine. Just do A1.
Okay, A1. Okay, and now I am gonna tsunami. Did I already discuss it? Okay, I think I did. What is A3? Correct?
Yeah, I think A3,
What up,
and then
baby?
A3 also kills A2. So that seems good. And we don't have any way to push anyone else into there or things like that. So
Click to perform the power action on it. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
clicking A2, correct?
yeah, because the order might matter for
A2.
Vengeance of the Dead and stuff.
What was it? Is it 4 damage, I think? So that's the city.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and goodbye. All right.
And we're gonna be Terror level 3 super fear.
Wait, what is it?
cards.
What's it asking me to do?
It's probably asking you to click the other coastal lands.
Oh, okay.
Ocean?
Hey.
Or no?
Yeah, the ocean counts.
Yep.
And
Alright.
and because you've got the repeat and sped tsunami up, then you get your tsunami repeat right now.
Yeah, which I think is probably a good idea. Even though we lose a Dahan in D1, it gets us another really good fear card. So I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you the repeat right now, so you should be able to use
Okay.
Tsunami again on D2.
D2. I was gonna say D2, right? All right, let's go get rid of those cities. What is it? It's 8 damage, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
On the first land.
So,
1, 2,
all the
3,
cities.
4, 5, 6, and a town. I like that. Bink, 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 bink. Cool. And then I need to go to D1, right?
Yeah.
1.
I mean,
I guess we don't need to worry about the Ravage stack. So the Dahan, whatever.
And-
They're all dead.
Right. Hey, Tsunami was pretty good.
They're dead!
Yeah.
They're all dead!
That Tsunami's alright. Sorry, Jeff. I know Sea Monsters is fun, but it's not doing what that's doing.
it was still a
I
better
reach
call than
across.
I think it was still a better call than Sky Stretches to Shore. And yes, I still have a reaching grasp to hand out.
That's
who
good.
benefits most?
With crap,
I think I'm good.
I can
I'm good.
take out a city in the slow.
Done.
And then this I can push. So
Yeah, can you get as many Dahan as possible into D6? They can come from that sand. I think that's...
Dahan.
And I'll be able to
Sand.
kill 2 cities because of that. Of
If
course,
I'm not
they're...
mistaken, I can kill the city and town that will be in B3. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sorry. I'll shut up if you need me to.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're building there. All right. Trees and stones. 1 city now, another city later. And that is not blighting, maybe, pending the event. 2 fear cards at level 3. We have 3 more to go. 2.5 more to go. We actually might get the fear win.
But hey, if I get Terrifying Nightmares next turn, I may be able to get some decent fear, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. What was that? That was really loud.
There was a really whistle that happened.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that was. I thought that was like my computer freaking out. But I was like, ooh.
I don't.
I'm awake
think
now,
it
at
came
least.
From me.
Yeah.
I think we have an Oriole or some other cardinal or a titmouse in the system. Get out of there. Okay. Nice. Oh, right.
The Blighted Island. Well, I guess I don't need my sacred site up in D1 anymore, do I?
Okay.
I fear. For...
A1 or B0? Do you think?
Sacred site.
Yes, but A1 or B0?
Are you planning to repeat Tsunami next time?
I afford to get it.
Yeah, we'll have the energy.
True.
You could take it at
True,
A0, right?
I can. That's true. I can. You can take out A0. Let's see here. Terrifying Nightmares is 4. I don't think I
not
can
on the sacred
afford.
site.
And
Okay.
it doesn't require. I don't think I can afford it.
Oh, but you're
Tsunami, I mean,
you're
next turn.
reclaiming, right?
So I'll get. Well, I don't have to. I don't have to. But if I did, oh, okay. Well, if I did reclaim, I'd get +2. So it'd be 4.
Well, yeah. I guess there's not going to be any coastal cities left, so Tsunami isn't really
Well-
doing anything anymore.
Yeah. So I think I'd
See,
rather.
He can
next
do
turn-
Terrifying Nightmares.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards
Yeah.
for next turn. I think.
That's
that's-
going to be really good fear, right? If we're going for the fear win.
Sure.
And-
So
If he targets D2, there's 2 extra fear with those 2 towns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say D2 looks good. So I don't want to pull D0. I'll just do A0. Yeah, I like, and I can do Ocean Breaks Ashore on B3 to get myself some energy as well, and it'll take out that city.
Yeah.
Event.
Urbanization.
All right. The elements didn't
Oh,
matter.
come on.
More cities.
Victory.
Awesome.
Yeah, fear victory.
More cities.
This is the 5th time.
In each land, this should have a choose for me button, but we just have to click them. This is on my list. It's annoying.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure there's literally
jeez.
nothing that can actually interfere with this. This shouldn't even be an ordering question, ever.
So
There's so
Fear
many
victory.
cities. There's so many. I was like, there were 17. Now there's got to be at least 30 cities. And we just destroyed like 6.
And
Oh,
push
my
Dahan
word.
from lands.
Push,
Push
yeah.
Dahan
They,
From lands with cities to a land without cities.
well, they're not ravaging in some lands that don't matter. That isn't happening.
and
Yeah, this is
stones.
on each board, so we can click choose for me and then look at each board.
Go from there.
From a land
push
with
to Dahan,
yeah. Oh fuck!
cities,
They're ravaging here and destroying the cities, and that's
Yeah.
fear. But I guess it
They're
is
good.
what it is.
Yeah.
Man. There's so. If this was surrounded by cities, then they wouldn't be able to move, right? That would be good. I guess. I mean, C4. I want to put them somewhere where I can like murder stuff with my power too, but I can't. All right. I'm gonna put one into C4, so Death by Dahan.
I think they have to go to the same place.
Oh, they have to go to the same land.
I don't even
Oh, they
think
do.
there is any on.
Well, they're going to C4, unless there's
Okay.
unless there's literally no place that I can use rituals to get the bonus fear. That's the question. In which case, I need to not put them there, right?
My John, I don't even
Oh
think
no,
we
I can use them. I can use them in B6. I can.
on our boards.
Oh no, B6 is gonna
What?
lose a
Nothing
Dahan.
happens on my board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it does.
However, John, I have River's Bounty in play, so I can recreate it there.
Okay, make more Dahan somewhere that I can use it. Perfect. Then let's just kill the guy in C4.
There were no boards containing lands with cities and on to select.
Just help us out.
Dahan raid. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan. Invaders take 2 damage per Dahan. There.
I wish my Dahan were where they were supposed to be.
Let's see.
This
Yep.
really sucks because they're actually not in the places.
B6,
That's
B6,
event
A5.
2 fear card I've seen. Of a one
They all just ran away from the places where we
Yeah.
had them.
Is it really A5 and B6 and C4?
Yeah, I'm clicking B6 because that's
D6, I guess. I think.
B6 is gonna blight, so I'm clicking that.
Yes.
Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, you could click D6, and then we do kill one city, so it's 2 damage, but it's a city, so hey. Because of the Ravage.
That's true. That's true.
It's
Oh, it's a
not
different
gonna survive.
land.
It's not going to survive the Ravage.
It can kill the town, I think.
Oh, how are they
There's a
getting
town there,
+1 damage?
Hmm?
Oh, because
Urbanization.
Oh, urbanization.
There's only one Dahan there.
No, but
Unfortunately.
urbanization, if the Dahan kills an explorer and hits the city once, then he doesn't die.
Okay.
And then we kill the city. So. And then elsewise, there's not a lot.
I mean, A5 stops the build.
He's dead
I guess.
already, but sure.
He's dead already.
Oh, that's true. He's dead already, isn't he?
The D7?
Steve C4 is also already killed.
D7 stops the build legitimately.
D7.
The
Yeah.
Sens. So
Yep,
may as
there
well
is
click
that.
him. There's just not a lot. I don't
Yep.
think anywhere else
Yep.
matters, so may as well kill
Yeah.
some guy.
C4 auto dies. A5 auto dies.
Well, you have to click
Yeah,
one
but
of
those-
them.
But they're the choices.
But they're the
Yeah.
choices, right? I mean, nothing else you can do.
Alright, let's have one that does better. Remove?
Removes a
Well,
hey,
It's fine.
from any land.
I don't want to remove towns, I want to destroy towns.
Yeah. I guess we can stop builds all across the board, I guess. So A4, A2, B1.
Yeah, it is. Oh, this stops the cascade down in C1. Let's just stop that.
B1. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Nice. C1. I like it.
You don't have to remove the Explorer, but we also could, I guess. Or you could stop the build in C5.
C5. Yep. C5 is good. A4 or A2, but A4 has a blight, so I'm leaning towards that one.
Sure.
A2 and B1. I mean, there are a lot of places, but those are the two that are the most immediately effective for it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. A2, if he if he builds, I can swallow the land dwellers.
Oh,
right?
yeah. You want to have... I mean, you could always
on
swallow
A2.
in, like, D2. There, you got lots of
That's
places.
true. No, you're right. You're right. B1 also. You're right.
Yeah,
So which either or, I suppose.
So we are 37 fear from a victory.
I can get 6. That's not true. I can get more than that. Okay. So if I do swallow the land dwellers and kill a town, that's 1. Cool. Ocean breaks ashore will kill a city and a town, so that's 3. Okay. Where are we at?
choosing lands for Ravage.
I think because there's a cascade we're getting asked. This can go up into D1. Well, actually D5. Okay. There's no blight there. Weird.
Hey, fear, baby. That is River, I believe.
Yep, that's me. And
B7? Empty?
yep. I was debating between that and B1 for powering up the... Well, Sea Monsters isn't going to do a lot of good there, but...
Should I leave B1 alone and hit A2 instead with Swallow?
Sea Monsters is best on D2, I think, right? If you want to do the
Yes.
most. So,
That is what I am planning to do with it. Okay, 32, 35 to go.
Oh, I forgot I have Draw the Fruitful Earth to get my Dahan back, so I'll be doing that.
Okay.
Holy crap, D4 though. D4 and
Sadly,
A7 are wild.
Sadly, I cannot. Well, sadly, I cannot see monsters that one. However, okay, I have a tier 2 massive flooding and a river's bounty. Okay, river's bounty does no good down there. Okay, so that tells me what I'm doing with this.
Yeah, I guess I do my 5 damage in D6, even though it doesn't really do much because I don't have a better target.
Well,
You don't have, do you have plus range with River's Bounty, or is it just where you are?
it is just where I am because I gave Shadows
Yeah.
Shadows Reach and Grasp.
And you
But
aren't
if it
where
help-
anyone is.
Yeah, what I was about to say though is that if it helps you for purposes of if making more helps you for purposes of summoning.
Yeah, I have enough to get into D6, so I'll just do that.
All right.
And pull a couple guys from there. Why not? I'm making my 5 fear.
Okay.
I'm doing my part.
Sorry, movers. I'm
Great
doing
move.
my part.
Hey, Brian,
What's up?
I know you were planning on reclaiming,
Do you mind saying that again?
I'll be right back.
but if you do reclaim and give me elemental boon, we could just rush for fear, if that makes sense.
Okay. Let's see. If I reclaim, I would get 2 energy. I would have enough for another tsunami, but I don't think the board is necessarily the best spot. I think I'd rather do Terrifying Nightmares.
You get 6 fear, push something into ocean if you can.
So the
That's-
question is, I don't. Do I have enough to? I got 1, 2, 3. I could do
Give
an
me a
elemental. Give me an elemental boon. If you give me that one, then I can get Terrifying Nightmares up, which would be good.
Guys, you think
And
we can do
it
this?
would allow me to get Grasping Tide, which is more fear, and I could search for a fear card in the minors. Because I wouldn't be able to afford much else.
So it's kind of fun. Jeff,
Talk to you.
if you
I'm
have,
listening.
so you have reach. If I have quicken the earth struggle, I could do 1 damage to each building in a land. And for shadows, darkness swallows is pretty good. And like finish off a city and a town. And
Okay,
get
Reaching
fear.
Grasp is reclaimed. Sorry. I'm at one of those spots where I'm going to be energy starved.
Much
like,
fear
more
as
so
we
than-
can. We are.
But yeah, I unfortunately am not. I'm not likely to be able to do much for it.
A heckin' ton, I'll tell you that.
Oh, huh. It's been a while since I've seen that name.
Did we win yet?
No.
We might? Question mark? How many fear are we away?
2 plus 18.
Fear?
Not actually a lot.
We can do
I
this.
can
Ryan's
probably
gonna
give a
make me-
repeat of Terrifying Nightmares, which is worth 12. So
Okay, we are. I'm counting.
I think I can afford to get my top innate, or at least.
Yeah.
No,
we
I
are
can't.
18 away.
need is reaching grasp, and then for Ryan to give me a moon. That's a fear. I could do.
So elemental boon is crucial here.
I don't know if it is.
I'm asking this to my John for
Hmm.
a plan that he's constructing. Because if it is, that it would mean I'd have to reclaim, which isn't the worst thing I've ever heard in the world. But I just want to make sure.
Fear with Lands of Pods and Embers and just cascade.
Say the first part of that again.
I can do Embers, and that's 4 fear if I just target land with blight.
Yeah.
Your Doom,
Okay.
which is 2 fear.
What are our thoughts on potentially Gift of Strengthening Terrifying Nightmares /
Yeah.
what needs to happen in order to make that happen?
I need to play all my cards, so I'm just gonna make sure I don't think it really matters where my presence goes at this point. I'm gonna put it into one of these horror lands.
Because
Yeah, I'm just gonna play my cards
right
and
now.
see where my elements are at. I do think
Okay.
that I can.
if you need an elemental boon, that's what I'm getting at. That's what's funding
Yeah.
this thought of mine. Is I just want
I
to make
need-
sure that you can get Gift of Strength. That's all.
I have the same turn as last time, with one more energy, but it means I do need a plant. I'm sorry, I need an earth for
Are
elemental
you
boon.
happy? We won. I'm happy. We won the game.
We won?
So you need
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Earth. You need me to get elemental boon.
That is if you want the Terrifying Nightmares repeat, which is worth 6 fear.
I
So-
think that's what we want, right? I think.
Unless John can get more fear with elemental boon, that's also.
So, I'm playing right now with no elements. Get us 11 fear.
You've got 11 fear in your hand right now.
Doom, which is 2. Lands of Haunts and Embers, which is 4. Portents of Disaster, which is 3.
Mm.
And then I have my Innate, which is 2. And that's 11 fear.
Cool. So yeah, we don't need to do anything. Just do whatever you want.
We just
Well,
won.
We would need 7 more. Terrifying Nightmares once
Grasping
is
Top
6.
something. And grasping
Yeah, we've got it.
So I need to get.
Ooh, we
Terrifying
won,
Nightmares.
baby.
And we don't have to like wait for the event to hopefully win in the Ravage and stuff. So
No, because if it makes it that far, we're toast.
no, it isn't. Like we can still have a Ravage and build and win. What do you mean we're toast?
It won't come to that.
It's only till the Explorer phase when they look to take a card that you would lose.
So Earth, I'm elemental booning you, correct?
Sure.
Shadows, did you
Wait.
need Grasp, I think?
I think
You
we're
want a
gonna win.
moon? Oh, you've got your moon already.
I believe I am good. Yes.
I will give
believe
you
I'm good.
more fear then. For your innate. Fear away.
Nice. Okay, Grasping Tide, do we really care? That. And where should we Terrifying Nightmares? Where should we do
No
that?
matter. As soon as you use it, we win the game.
Oh, then just get it. Yes! There it is.
Well, you have to push the things, but yeah.
Okay, fine. You and you and you and you. There. Yes, you. There. You go there. Oh, my word. There you go. Just get in there and die.
Wow.
Didn't even need Gift of Strength. I didn't even give it to you. And now,
never-
I have
It's-
never previously had one come down to the wire like that.
That was freaking
Immediate
close,
win.
my dudes.
fun.
Wow. And I will have you know that the events were not doing us any favors.
yeah,
At all.
the fear cards helped us like not totally die from the horrible events.
Your cards were. Wow.
Hey, this wasn't
Wow.
a scary team, and to get a fear victory against Brandenburg Prussia 6 with a 14 with River and Earth, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I think
dear.
River gets more fear than often is given credit for just by how much towns it destroys. but
Yeah.
and I was getting the repeats, which helped a lot later in late game.
Those
but
massive floodings.
Yeah.
Those massive floodings, man. That was
Those
good.
are good.
Tsunami was great.
That was great. Finding Tsunami, but I also really liked Sky Stretches. That was very helpful. And of course, Terrifying Nightmares was also
Yeah.
quite helpful. Wow.
Wow.
Well, is anyone else kind of tired after that? Like, oh,
Yeah.
I felt like I just did a 5K.
4 spirit games are a lot. Not to mention
Wow.
6 spirits.
I'm glad that we have that one on tape because that one required some thought. Oh,
Yeah, how did you
and
like
we
that?
Had Downward Spiral. We had Downward Spiral again.
You had
I'm
a
so
pretty
sorry, but-
wacky Ocean game, actually. Like, Ocean doesn't often, like, lose presence and get it back on boards, like, multiple times throughout the game. So...
This is literally, I'm not even kidding, literally my 4th time on digital, period. So
Okay.
I am so sorry for how long I was taking a lot of things. It's clear that everyone else is more proficient, and I apologize sincerely for all of that.
They went
Not
pretty
by-
well.
Not by a whole lot. The usual 4-player crew, we'd probably be maybe about wrapping up by now, or maybe pushing another hour.
Yeah, it might be longer.
All the same, I'm trying to express gratitude for your patience. That is all. That's all I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah.
So just...
That was a lot of fun.
Wow. Wow. So, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, thanks for joining us for Spirit Island
was-
Saturday. This is great to have you on. We should do it again.
Yeah, I did. That was
was a
3
lot of
low
fun.
complexities too. 3.
Oh, that's true.
Low
Yeah,
complexities.
we should have had
Yeah.
power progression on.
I think that's worth talking about. Worth mentioning at least.
We've actually done a game once where we played a difficult game with all the low complexities and power progression as an additional challenge. That was
How'd that
interesting.
go?
I
I
kept
wasn't around for.
yeah, we ended up doing okay, but like because you know what you're getting, it actually like you can plan a little bit, right? You can plan for like, all right, like 2 turns from now I'm getting this power, so I can set things up in such a way that it will be useful for jungle hungers or whatever, right? So since of course Shadows is obviously the spirit that gets jungle hungers, as everyone knows. That's the most useful power for Shadows.
Yeah.
In the jungle, so there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
Jungle Hunger.
And you start with a card with plant. There's that.
Well, and
Mhm.
and I mean, for what it's worth, the power progressions aren't an ideal set of draft.
Yeah.
It's-
No. Yeah.
Like a generic kind of thing.
Well, if I remember
Veils
correctly,
hunts,
what
too.
if I remember correctly, what happened is that I think it was Eric, Ted, and Dylan ended up sort of running through a bunch of games and just kind of simulating what things got taken a lot from
Yeah.
real drafts.
They just kept statistics and then took the top cards, basically. So, no, I don't mind it. I just think it's kind of funny sometimes. Some of the choices that come up, it's like, oh, okay. Cool, cool. All right.
And the sequencing for them.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. So that's going to do it for another episode. Want to thank Ryan and John from Kindred Spirit Podcast for joining us. And
Hey.
it's been a lot of fun. And we always win
Right.
Spirit Island, as it turns out. So easy.
Easy.
We were just on autopilot that whole game, right? We didn't have to think. It wasn't like difficult decisions or any sort of, coordination required. No, it was super easy.
I think I asked for reach and grasp every single turn.
Stop being so grabby.
Don,
All
you need to
right.
silence your competitive urges. We talked about this. It's a cooperative game. This is not quacks.
Love
Competitive
quacks.
Spirit Island, where you deal damage to each other.
I earned 4 fear.
In my personal
Stone.
fear pool.
Stone's winning that, I'm afraid.
Bringer has entered the chat.
Fractured like, and I was never here.
Yeah.
No, there are definitely a couple from Jagged Earth that I am looking forward to eventually being able to make happen, or help make happen in beta
Oh,
testing
in digital?
and such.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's my mist? Where's my mist?
Well,
It's a
we're
long way away. That they don't even have multiplayer all the way operational yet.
Yeah, as you can see,
Everything in
multiplayer.
its time,
Yeah, it's
everything
working
in
pretty
its
good,
time.
but there's still some kinks to work out and some more features. But
Yeah.
we're getting closer, and then who knows what the future. Starlight will seek its form.
That's right.
Ooh, that'll be awesome. Can't wait for that.
Well,
All
I
right.
know I can assuredly say on the behalf of John and I, Laura, she wouldn't because she hates high difficulty, but at least from my John and I, thank you so much for thinking about us and having us on. It was a great time.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll hopefully have you again in the future.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Cool.
Wait.
Have a great weekend, everyone. See you next time.